What was that you made for dinner today? After having to suffer through that, I'd say you're better off feeding us all up frozen dinners from now on. Why the heck are you making us such disgusting food to eat for our last meal of the day now? You really are the most useless woman I've ever known.
Are you talking about the dinner that I made and left out for you? I made that because I had to stay late at work today and wouldn't be home in time to make you anything. Did that chicken and pasta not suit your taste buds well enough or something? The last time I made that exact meal for you, you told me it was amazing and that you'd want it again sometime.
It was completely cold. So if you're not going to make me anything fresh, then it's going to be freaking disgusting. Also, what's with you trying to feed me the exact same meals twice like that? Are you trying to get me ticked off right now or something?
First of all, you were supposed to put that food in the microwave if you want to eat it warm. You should be able to do that much by yourself, right? How come you didn't ever try something as simple as that before starting to talk to me like this? Actually, since you're going to complain to me this much about something so petty, how about you start to cook your own dinner? I think that would be best for you, considering you're old enough now to cook for yourself.
Huh? Are you telling me to do something like cooking now? Your job as the woman of this house is to do all the chores and cooking. Why the heck else do you think my dad ended up marrying someone like you?
I happen to have myself a job right now, and things like housework and cooking are not just a woman's job. I like to think that chores and things like that should be done by everyone living in the house, including you. That's part of being a family.
Stop trying to make it seem so pretty. All I can hear coming out of you right now is your excuses for trying to push your work off onto someone else like me. Every single household I know makes the mother handle all the chores in the house. And that includes things like cooking as well. You married my dad in order to do all the chores for us here, right?
I don't ever remember saying anything like that as a part of my vows to him. And as far as I'm aware, both you and your father don't do anything at all around the house. Before I even married your father, I had been looking for someone that would share the chores and responsibility of caring for a family. And at the time I first met your father, he told me he was that person. However, now I can clearly see that was all a lie.
Huh? You just don't happen to see how much my dad cares about me in this house. He really loves me a lot, and puts a lot of thought into the man I'll become. And in order to make sure I'm being a responsible young man, he makes sure to keep my allowance to himself, only giving me my money when I deserve it.
I'm not really sure about what all goes on with the allowance you get, but I am very aware of the fact that your father really loves you a lot.
Also, my dad is always busy with his life and has to be out of the house a lot. If you don't take care of any of the chores around here, then who the heck will?
I'm really not sure what your father is up to that keeps him out of the house so often. But the one who seems to always just sit around in the house is you, Jimmy. Just sitting in your room all day playing your video games like you don't have any other responsibilities.
Huh? I am working my butt off right now. Do you have any idea who it is that's responsible for you having any food to eat? Had it not been for me allowing you to marry my dad, then he would have never gone through with any of it. Your old butt would be on the streets right now trying to figure out where your next meal will come from.
Let's think about that. I am aware that at the time of me getting married to your father, your input on the whole thing was also important. But let me tell you, even if I didn't marry your father, I wouldn't have to worry about being homeless or anything close to that.
I wonder about that.
About what?
So far, you've barely been able to cook me up any decent meals. And when it comes to things like laundry and cleaning, you can't even deal with that. You also barely go to work at all. Well, you come home to complain about all the work you have to do here. Then there's the fact that you're way too ugly and are older than my dad. You better be freaking happy my dad came along and offered you his hand in marriage. Because had he not, no other man would have taken you. My dad is one of the most caring men in this world, and you'd better start to understand and respect that.
Listen here, Jimmy. I'm not really sure where to start that would end with you understanding where I'm coming from. But I'd like to start by asking you why you're acting like you're so remarkable compared to me.
That's because I am the center of this household, making me the most remarkable, of course.
Is that right?
My dad is saying this all the time. He says that I'm the center of this household, and if I weren't here, there would be nothing left. So there. If you don't start treating me like the god I am, then I'll make sure you're divorced and sent far away from here.
I see then. So your father has just been spoiling the hell out of you this whole time. But let me ask, with such an awful mouth and attitude, do you have any friends? Are you going to be all right in the future?
Before you start to worry about me, how about you worry about yourself? There is no telling when I'll ask for you to be cut out of this family, right? If I get my dad to throw you out, then you'll be right back on the streets looking for a place to sleep.
Jimmy, I'm starting to get the idea that you underestimate me a little too much.
I'm not underestimating you. When you have no attributes to yourself that all the other women have. The moment my dad casts you aside, you're gonna be done for. Am I right? Unlike him, you look like a dried up fig.
Oh? So you're telling me your father looks a whole lot better than myself? And how would someone like you be aware of that?
I'm aware of that because of this one little secret. My dad happens to have all these women he can go out and play with. I would have to say, he's been with more women than most men in the US could even dream of getting with.
Is that right? And why would he be telling you all about this?
He doesn't tell me anything. But the fact that he's always out all night and doesn't come back until early morning has to be because of the women he sees. And now that I think about it, recently he's been out pretty late again, right? I wonder if he has himself some new girls to hang out with again. Dang, that's too bad for you. But that's all on you, considering you look like a dried out sponge.
So that's what you think? I'd only thought he was good looking enough for all those women back in school. But he still has the looks and the women to this day.
Well, if there is ever a moment where my dad brings in a hottie that can actually do the chores without complaining, then I'll ask him to marry that woman. Of course, he'd listen to me. So you should start preparing for a day like that. I already happen to have my hands on some divorce forms that are all filled out inside.
All right.
I'm busy with work still again tonight, so I won't be home until really late. This all might take me to the morning to complete, so just be aware of that. I might just stay the night here at that point, and be ready for work the next day.
Sounds pretty busy there, but thanks for letting me know that. By the way, I got some more complaints from your son again about my cooking. Do you think you can say something to him about all of that, Stanley?
He started complaining about you again. Did he say things like your cooking is disgusting or something?
Yes.
Well, he's the one saying all of that, not me. After all, he is the center of this family, and his word is final. And since he thinks of himself as that, there is nothing I could do about what he says. And I wouldn't want to tell him to lie and call your food delicious either, right? That would be even more wrong.
This isn't about me wanting your son to say the food is good. This is about how much time I put into making dinner and other meals, all right? And this whole time you've been saying that it's all really tasty and you want seconds.
That's just how I feel about your cooking. The fact that your food isn't good enough for him is another story.
But the fact that he will complain about my cooking like that after expressing his feelings about it, it's not okay. I happen to be working a job and handling all the chores at home. That makes me a very busy person as well, yet he keeps on making those snarky comments like that's supposed to help me do everything to his liking. I have had it up to here with him now, Stanley.
Don't say things like that. To me, that little man is my cute baby boy. And back when you and I got married, you told me yourself that you thought of him as your own kid because he's so cute, right?
If you're going to bring up what was said back before we got married, then how about you? You told me that when we got married, you'd help take care of both the family and all the chores together with me. You said that to me, right? Why am I the only one putting in all this work at home?
You can't blame me for that, considering I'm already doing my best. And that's why I have to stay out so late every night working, right?
Are you really putting in work at the office, though? You told me about how you finally found yourself a job again and all that, but ever since you got that job, you've never been home. There has to be something else going on there because no company would ever work a new employee that long every day.
Huh? Are you doubting what I've been up to now? Then what would happen if I stopped working, huh? What would you be able to do? Tell me right now.
That's nothing I could know about right now. But the fact that you just burst out in anger there when I said something's up makes you even more suspicious to me. Have you really fixed that gambling addiction you had before?
I already told you that was cured a long time ago. I can't believe after all this work I've been putting in, you are still not happy with it and are trying to call me out.
I never said I was calling you out regarding the work you put in.
Ugh, whatever. I'm not coming home tonight. I hope this makes you learn your damn lesson, you bitch.
All right already, Stanley, just go.
Well, my dad is out putting in all that work trying to provide for this family. Why are you here all alone, enjoying some beers like you deserve to relax? That's why he always tells me about how much of a terrible wife you are.
I have worked a lot of hours and have been doing chores every single day for who knows how long now. I deserve to have a break to catch my breath and unwind. Why are you getting so angry with me over simply drinking a couple of beers? Where did you run off to while I went and cleaned my face?
Don't you dare start complaining to me like you're something special, when I'm the one that's allowed you to live in this house. I'm going out to have dinner with my dad now. I'm going to make sure my dad takes care of you after what I saw today.
Huh? What did you just say? Who was it that has allowed me to live in this house again?
I have no use for an asshole like you in this house anymore. Considering you've had to leech off of my money to live here, get the hell out of that house.
What are you going on about, Jimmy? You sure you didn't trip and slam your head against the ground or something on the way out?
Huh? What the hell are you on about? That's what I want to know, you ugly whore. Now that you've had a beer poured all over your face, you should be aware just how little you matter to this family and leave.
Oh, I see, Jimmy. I totally understand what little I mean to this family. I guess I will do as you've asked and leave this family for good. I'll even make sure to handle the divorce, too.
Well, of course you'll handle the divorce. And then you will never come around my dad or I, or this house ever again. Don't even let me see your face again out in public, or I'll make you pay.
Sure thing. Goodbye forever now.
Hey, answer the frickin' phone already. Who do you think you are ignoring me like that? You can see all these calls, right? Reply to me right now, woman.
Who is this?
Don't frickin' ask me who the hell I am. You already know that I'm your son, Jimmy.
I don't ever remember having a son named Jimmy, though. I've never had a son in general, actually.
Yo, stop it with the crappy jokes. You come back to the house right now.
What was that? I'm still not sure who you are and what makes you think you can talk to a stranger like that.
For God's sake, woman, you know who I am. I'm Jimmy, your flipping son. Now come home.
Oh, Jimmy? That Jimmy? I thought you said that we were cutting ties and all that 3 days ago. Did you not understand what the meaning of cutting ties was?
Shut up. Right now, my dad is as pale as a ghost. He told me he never actually thought that you'd leave us. Where the hell are you right now?
Hold on, weren't you acting all tough and such when you told me to get lost, or was that all for show? Because I've already gone and handed in the divorce forms and everything. And another thing, whatever happened to the apology for pouring beer into my face like that?
Why the hell should I be apologizing to you for that? That had to happen to you because you were being all mouthy with me. And the fact you were drinking beer like that in the first place without my dad there.
I see. Well, then I guess there's nothing else I have to say here. Goodbye forever.
Listen to me, you dumb idiot.
I almost forgot that I needed to tell you this. I'm going to end the lease on that house now for you guys since I'm no longer living there. Make sure you get out of there in the next few days. I have to make sure the place is ready to be rented out again in 1 month. See ya.
What? Wait a second. Please wait.
Bye-bye, you little shit.
Please. Answer your phone, please. Where are you right now? My dad and I are both battered now.
Ugh. You are so goddamn annoying. Day after day after day, you call and call and call. Every time being met with me ending said call on you. And when you've had enough trying to call, you start to send text after text. What the actual hell do you want from me?
You're finally answering me. I'm tired of you trying to dodge me. Now come back home.
Jimmy, are you freaking brain dead or something? I literally have no reason for going back to you guys anymore. Not a single reason. Yet you keep on trying to tell me to come home to you both? You really think starting off the conversation in that tone with a complete stranger like that is going to get you anywhere with them?
Well, I got it. Please come home.
Tell me why I should do that. Tell me why someone you don't even care about anymore and who certainly doesn't care about you both should come back. So far, this conversation has gotten nowhere once again, and it's going to lead to me blocking you. All right? I can really tell now that you are such a spoiled little brat.
Excuse me? I'm the one asking you to come home.
I never said that I wanted to be asked to go back there, though. The fact that you just keep assuming I'd even want to go back there just tells me there's no use in talking to you. I'm done here. Are you?
I didn't know anything.
What was that?
I never thought that you were the one taking care of this whole family. That's why I need you to come back here now.
So you've only just now figured all of that out? I can't believe something so simple and so obvious to everyone else wasn't immediately understood by you. Just goes to show how much you lack a brain, huh? What was it? What was it you always called me again? The parasite leeching off your money? I could have sworn it was something like that. But hold on just one second. Didn't you mean to call your father and yourself that when referring to my money you were sucking away from me?
Shut the hell up! I didn't know anything about that. I told you this already. I was thinking that the whole time that the money my dad and I were making was being used to keep you in the house. But when I had my eyes finally opened...
Yes, okay. Well, it really sucks to be you now, right? The moment you saw the reality of everything and knew that it was my money that allowed you to live in that house and eat what you wanted, you probably felt some sort of thanks towards me, right?
I am thankful. That's why you need to come back here now. Come back here and live with Dad and I.
Don't make me laugh too hard, Jimmy. Keep all that sleepy talk to yourself, you little brat. Who the hell would want to go back to having all their money drained away by you two bozos? Ever since I got away from you both, I have been living the time of my life again. I feel like a brand new woman that's been reborn.
Don't say things like that. All of this is my dad's fault, for crying out loud. Remember how I was telling you about my dad keeping all of my allowance to himself until I was a good boy and he'd give me some? Well, he was doing the same thing with all the money I made from my part-time job, and made me think part of it was going to you. I thought that some of it would be coming to me, though, as well. But then I found out it was you who was giving me my allowance at times.
So you're going to lay all the blame on your father now for the way you were behaving around me? Does this mean your father was the one who poured that beer into my face? And was that him I was hearing calling me ugly and old all those times? And wait a minute, was that him always complaining about the food I cooked? I don't think all of that was him.
I know that wasn't all him. Actually, I've started to realize my dad can't do any chores. And the inside of this house is looking like a pigsty now. We're always having to eat out now because neither of us can cook, using up all of our money.
Sucks to suck then, doesn't it? All that time I was around, you both never did a frickin' thing. And after so many years, you finally realized that all that work I was putting in is too much for you guys? You can't tell me that you just assumed all those things would be kept to the moment I was kicked out of the house, right?
This is why you need to come here and help. If we don't get some help soon, we won't be able to live here any longer.
Then let's hope you can both figure something out with your own strength. I've been divorced from your father for a month now, and you are nothing more than an annoying little brat to me. And unfortunately, I'm not that nice of a person where I'd be willing to help a couple of complete strangers become happy again at my own risk.
Don't say something like that about us, please. My dad, he hasn't even found himself a job yet, actually.
Really? But just a while back, he was bragging about how he had this new job and everything he was going to do. He told me that was the reason for him always being out late and sometimes not making it back home until the next day. And he told me he was so busy with that job that he couldn't help me with any of the housework. You even said it yourself that he was busy.
Well, that wasn't even him going to work then. He was just out having fun with other women was all. He told me that he took a lot of your money and would go out and get entertained by all of them.
Well, we both knew that. You were the one who told me he was doing that, right? That he's so good looking that he can get all the women? I was actually thinking about getting a detective at the time to follow him out, but when you told me he was with all those other women, that was all I needed. Thank you so much for that useful information back then, Jimmy. And by the way, since I was able to get some evidence of all that happening behind your backs before the divorce, I expect your dad to owe me a settlement soon.
What? A settlement?
Well, of course, a settlement. He was out playing with other women while still married to me and using my money to do so. And all of that was going on while he told me he couldn't be bothered with any of the chores or taking care of you. You really thought that he could just get away with all of that unscathed?
Wait. My dad is out looking for a job right now. It's already been hard enough for the two of us to live as things are. If you try and get a settlement from us, you'll literally be killing us.
Well, if you would rather swim than sink, go and have your dad marry one of those fine women. Hey, better yet, go ask one of them to be your mother. I'm sure half those women are married too, so their husband might be willing to support their cheating wife's little pet. As for myself, though, I'm not backing down, and will be getting that money from your father, so make sure he's aware of that now.
What? What are you going on about now?
This is just a guess on my part, but I'd assume some of the women your dad's with have husbands. Which means when those husbands find out, they will want a settlement just as much as I do. So expect to watch your dad, along with his gang of women, get completely destroyed by all the settlements they'll be met with. Now, the best of luck to the both of you while your dad struggles to find himself a job.
No way. I can't work any more than I already am. I was never meant to work a full-time job or anything.
You think I care what you're meant for? If you really want to hear what I think you ought to do, try throwing those video games away and work using that time.
I've already sold all of them. And we're getting kicked out of this house soon too. We also have quite literally no money to our names. As of right now, there is nothing to look forward to in life anymore.
Stop acting all sad about yourself. It's so simple. Work with all that time you have and make some dang money. There are 24 hours in a day, so work 24 hours.
But
right now I'm living in a high-rise apartment thinking about you two lowlifes, all while I have the most amazing time of my life. But I'd really like to stop thinking about you both. So please, with absolutely no respect at all, stop talking to me and go the hell away.
a high-rise apartment? Are you serious? Hey, you have some money right now, correct? So how about you please help me out at least?
No reason to do that for you. Did you really think that you could just sit around having fun all your life while making others do the work for you? You've set yourselves up as one of the most useless, unemployable, hot-headed, brainless lowlifes around. And the only thing that awaits things like you is a life burning in literal hell. Now, good frickin' day to you. After that, I went ahead and made sure to never respond to that beyond spoiled brat ever again, and that sent both him and his dad on their way to hell. Soon after, my lawyer went ahead and spoke to my ex and told him about the settlement I'm owed, before giving him a deadline and wishing both him and Jimmy a good day. This led to the two, once very close to one another, father and son, to start fighting over whose fault all of this was. As for myself, I'm living it up in this brand new high-rise apartment I've gotten myself. And one could say this was the best second chance at life any human has been given. Those two buffoons that learned the very hard way that neither of them were going to be helped by myself any longer are out there somewhere right now, probably running around like a chicken with its head cut off, looking for jobs. I'd like to call that the perfect ending, and the most likely ending for the both of them. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Hey, is it?
take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
You don't have anything to say.
You want me to apologize, right? I'm sorry. There. Happy?
Wow. Your attitude is disgusting.
Yours too.
Excuse me? Mine?
Why are you pissed off? Everything is not my fault, you know? You decide to argue with a person who is pretty damn drunk.
Aren't you sad at all?
I am, but it can't be changed. Plus, I wasn't the one pregnant. So, why would I be sad for a kid who hasn't been born yet? All I can think right now is, damn, I drank too much.
So you care more about the hangover, more than me and the baby. Seriously?
And? Are you trying to argue with me again?
No. But all I'm going to say is this. That I will not forgive you for the rest of my life. Karma will bite you back someday.
Yeah, whatever.
2 weeks later. Spencer, where are you?
I'm grabbing a few drinks with my friends.
Again? Really? This is 2 weeks in a row. Don't you remember what happened? I bet you didn't tell anyone about this, because they will probably tell you to go home.
Hey, can I not drink and spend time with friends?
Friends are more important than me?
What are you talking about? Of course not.
Then why don't you come home early?
My friend, who I can't meet very often, is here now. You understand, right? Don't you want to spend time with that friend?
Yeah. But I won't be meeting with them after what happened last week, though. Don't you feel sad at all?
I am sad. I want to forget about this, so that's why I'm here.
You just want to get drunk, right? You have an alcohol problem.
Excuse me? No, I don't.
You always drink until you black out. And you even stopped going to the gym. That was your hobby. You should get help before it's too late.
Shut up! I don't have a problem. Can we not talk about this now? Because I'm enjoying my time right now.
Okay, you know what? I don't know how much you are going to drink, and I know that you are going to do something when you come home. So I will stay at my parents' house until you're okay.
I won't do anything. But if you want to stay at your parents' house, then that's fine with me.
You're not going to stop me?
No, because that's your choice. Don't worry, I'll take care of the house for you.
You seem excited for me to leave.
Really? I think it's just you.
Maybe so. Anyways, I will pack my bags and leave tonight.
If you need any help, reach out to me.
You're being creepy. But thanks. I should be okay, though. Make sure to not break anything in the house. Hi. A year later.
Hey, Louise, where are you?
I'm helping my mom cook right now. Did something happen?
What? You didn't get a call from the hospital about me?
Not yet. What happened?
I got into a car accident and got carried to the hospital. Come to the hospital immediately.
Wait, what? Incoming call. A few minutes later. I just talked to the doctor and I'll be there in a few minutes.
Hurry up!
Are you serious that you became paralyzed from the waist down?
Yes. I injured my spinal cord.
That really sucks for you.
What's with the attitude?
What attitude? I just said exactly what you said to me last year.
Are you still pissed off about what happened 2 years ago?
It's actually last year. Looks like you hit your head too hard because you can't even remember. Of course I'm still pissed. I told you that I will not forgive you for the rest of my life. I didn't even get an apology from you yet.
I did apologize to you.
Yeah, but not a sincere one.
Oh, come on, get over it.
It's something that you can't get over with. I might probably still remember this until I die.
Look, I can't even think about anything else right now. Do you have any idea how hard this is for me right now? I was told that I can't walk anymore.
Bet that's an excuse.
No, it's not. I'll apologize to you if you come to the hospital and take care of me.
Did you take care of me when I got hurt? You didn't. So I won't take care of you. Why don't you ask your parents?
They're both in the Philippines for their business trip, so they might arrive tomorrow or the day after.
Friends?
They're all busy.
Damn. Are they your real friends? I think they are just your drinking buddies.
Just shut up and come to the hospital right now.
I'll go if I can.
Didn't you say that you will arrive in a few minutes?
Yeah, but after you said that, I feel like not going.
What do you mean you don't want to come? You're my wife!
Yeah, and? I think I have a right to decide that. And I choose not to go. I will take revenge on you instead.
What?
I have been waiting for the perfect timing. And I guess now is the best time. The car accident was a God's gift.
Wait, what are you going to do?
You'll see.
Wait, you're scaring me. Are you physically going to hurt me?
I'm not like you, so of course not.
Don't you feel bad for me?
Not at all. Now do you know how I felt last year?
That's a different story!
It's not for me. I went through hell. I was depressed, stressed, traumatized, and I even lost 20 pounds.
Look, I'm sorry. Can you please help me?
Absolutely not. Deal with it by yourself. A few days later, the doctor told me you're not doing well mentally. Is everything okay?
Are you seriously asking me that? Of course not! I'm paralyzed. Plus, I didn't know what you were going to do to me, so I was scared.
Anyways, I have a big announcement. I kept it a secret, but we are officially divorced.
What? Divorced?
Yes, I submitted the papers you gave me after the miscarriage incident and got help from the lawyer to submit necessary documents. You told me I can submit it whenever I want, so I did.
I was joking about it!
So it was a threat?
Yes! You wouldn't up, so I thought this was the best way. Why did you do this to me? I never agreed to divorce you!
Yeah, and? I'm not changing my mind. Also, I think you're hiding something from me. Right?
No, I'm not!
Who's Elise? She looks young.
How do you know her?
I knew you were cheating with her before the miscarriage incident occurred. So I went on your phone to check her. I also took screenshots of your conversations while you're sleeping.
Hey, that's an invasion of privacy!
Yeah. And you don't think that you did something bad?
No, because she's a friend of mine.
Really? Do friends say, I enjoyed spending the night together, or I want you to hold me in your arms?
My friends do. It's the same thing as saying, like, I enjoy hanging out with you.
Yeah, it sure does. And looks like you guys were sending half-naked pictures to each other.
We were just sending each other pictures of us cosplaying because we love anime.
Yeah. I doubt there are characters like that.
Yes, there are. Have you ever watched One Piece and JoJo? If you did, there are plenty of characters who look like that.
I know both, but there are no characters who wear lingerie and only underwear. Just admit that you were cheating on me.
There are characters like that, and we were just imitating our favorite scenes from it.
Please stop making excuses. I also know that she has been staying over at the house after I went to my parents' house. I have been keeping an eye on you since day one. And I went into the house while you guys were not home and took pictures of every room. Do you want to see those pictures?
You were spying on me?
Yes, I was. I needed proof. Since I had a lot of evidence, I was able to file for alimony without any problems.
I need to pay alimony?
Of course. It's indefinitely.
I have no money, though!
Don't worry. I thought that you were going to say that, so I took all of your savings. But it still didn't add up. So I sold the house.
What? I'm so confused right now.
Did I say something confusing? Well, the easiest way to say this is that you have no money and house left.
Why didn't you discuss this with me?
Is there another way to pay for the alimony? Being in debt is another option, but the nice person that I am took care of that. But what you need to worry about are your medical bills.
Why are you doing this to me?
It's your own fault.
What should I do?
Why don't you ask your parents?
What? My parents? Absolutely not! I feel bad!
Oh, so you feel bad for them and not me? Wow. I'm not surprised, though. How about Elise? I bet you that she won't help you because she has a boyfriend. You got played. She was just using you for your money.
She was?
Yes. I saw her a couple of times in town with her boyfriend. They were holding hands and kissing. Both of you are... something.
Louise, I'm so sorry. I seriously apologize from the bottom of my heart. I need you in my life. Please don't leave me. I'm regretting everything.
Sorry, but we're done from last year.
Please don't say that.
Anyways, my revenge is completed and I'm so satisfied. It's been the best feeling ever. Now, please excuse me. I have a reservation at a French restaurant in an hour.
Can we talk about this once?
Absolutely not. Good luck paying the medical bills. And don't even think about asking me for help, okay? Bye. 2 years later.
Hey, Louise? How's everything?
Who is this?
It's Spencer.
What the hell do you want? Didn't I tell you not to contact me?
Please help me. I might need to go to a nursing home. I don't want to. I'm still young.
Why?
My parents were paying for my medical bills, but it was expensive, and they thought that the nursing home is cheaper. If you hadn't taken all of my savings, I would have still been at the hospital.
Sorry to hear that, but be thankful that your parents are helping you.
Can I ask you something? Can we get back together?
Are you serious?
Yes. I will apologize for everything. So can you too? Then let's act like nothing happened.
I didn't do anything that I need to apologize for, actually. I also remarried. I have a child, so no thanks.
What? Remarried? A child? Why didn't you tell me?
There is no need to tell you, so go find someone else if there is anyone, though.
Dump him and come back. He's probably trash.
Excuse me? You don't even know him. He is a true gentleman who actually is very caring and sincerely loves me. He was at my side when I gave birth. He is the total opposite of you.
Hey, I loved you too.
Yeah, if you loved me, you wouldn't have pushed me down the stairs. Or cheated on me. Anyways, I will never get back to you. So just give up.
Give me back my money then.
Why?
You got remarried, so you don't need my money, right?
That's for the alimony. Do you not remember what you did to me?
You betrayed me.
Betrayed? Really? Okay, you know what? I'm wasting my time talking to you, so I will excuse myself.
Wait, don't leave me!
We're done. So deal with everything by yourself, okay? Karma did bite you back. After the incident, I blocked him right after, and he now lives in a nursing home. His parents stopped helping him because he was complaining and lashing out on them how he didn't want to go to a nursing home. They told him to pay back the medical bills for the hospital and not to come back until he pays it off. He is now in debt because he needs to pay back his parents and the nursing home. I don't know if he found a new job, but I heard that since no one is visiting him, he is having a mental breakdown. If he would have been more considerate of others, everything would have ended differently.
I never asked to be raised by a single mom. I'm getting married to a brilliant researcher, but I don't want anything to do with you. We're done here.
What's this about? A marriage announcement and cutting ties at the same time? Did something happen?
Nothing happened. I've just been thinking about this for a while. My fiancé and I are planning our future. And I realized you don't fit into it.
Could we talk about this in person? This seems very sudden.
No need for dramatics. Might as well be efficient about it. Though you probably don't understand efficiency, since you're not very bright.
That's a cruel thing to say. Where is this coming from?
My fiancé's family is incredibly accomplished. His mother is department chair at Harvard Medical. His father holds multiple patents. And then there's you.
I see. So this is about status?
Going to Stanford made me realize something. How low class my mother really is. And how amazing I am for reaching this level despite my background. Do you know how embarrassing it is to explain you to people?
You've certainly accomplished a lot. I know I was always working and couldn't be there enough, which meant you had to work even harder.
Don't try to take credit for my success. Having to explain that my mother is just a nurse. Do you know how that sounds in academic circles?
There's nothing shameful about being a nurse. We help people every day.
See, that's exactly what I mean. That small-minded thinking. We help people. So basic.
Nicole, you used to say you wanted to help people too. What changed?
I grew up. I realized I'm meant for bigger things. Being born into this family, I became a Stanford grad student despite all the obstacles. I'm going to be a leading force in medical technology. But that's all my achievement. You had nothing to do with it. If anything, you held me back.
What are you trying to say? That you succeeded in spite of me?
Finally, you're getting it. I'm going to be huge in the medical field and achieve great success. And I can't stand the thought of you getting any reflected glory as my mother. My fiancé's family asked about you. They wanted to know about your academic background, your achievements. Do you know how humiliating that was?
So you want to cut ties now before that happens? Before you have to introduce me to his family?
Exactly. You've only ever held me back, so I want to break free from that curse when I get married. And don't come to the wedding. I don't want you embarrassing me.
I raised you alone for 20 years. Even if you felt lonely sometimes, I don't deserve this kind of treatment. Think about what you're saying.
Already thought about it. I already told you I never asked to be raised. You did that for your own ego. Blaming your kid for your choices is pathetic. Besides, what kind of upbringing was it, really? Always coming home to an empty house? You were always working.
I was working to support us, to give you opportunities.
Oh, please. More like hiding from your responsibilities. Do you know what it's like to be the only kid whose mother never showed up for school events?
I came to your graduation, your science fairs. I try to be there for the important things.
How could you? Are we even really related? I'm going to be an elite medical researcher. Well, you're just some uneducated nobody. The genetic difference doesn't make sense.
Actually, I did work in healthcare, more than you know.
Yeah, as a nurse. I'm way above that. I'm developing the medical equipment that nurses use. Don't compare yourself to me. It's embarrassing.
You think being a nurse is beneath you? That caring for patients is somehow less important?
Don't try to guilt trip me. This is exactly why I'm cutting ties. You don't understand anything about the academic world, about real achievement.
I see. Do whatever you want. Nothing I say will make a difference, but someday you might regret this.
Regret what? Finally breaking free? You should be grateful to have such an elite daughter. Oh wait, we're strangers now. And stop sending me money. I don't need it anymore. My fiancé's family has connections. They're going to support my research properly.
Gladly. Supporting you was quite a burden. I hope their connections serve you well.
Is that sarcasm? Are you trying to be clever? Wow, trying to act tough. How pathetic. I almost feel sorry for you. But you're not good enough to be my mother, so don't contact me again.
Remember what I taught you about kindness, about respecting others? Whatever happened to that girl?
That girl grew up. She realized the world doesn't run on kindness. It runs on excellence, on achievement, on being better than others.
Don't come crying to me when things go wrong, when you realize achievement isn't everything.
Things won't go wrong. I have everything planned out. My research will revolutionize the field. My marriage will secure my position. And you'll be nothing but a distant memory. A footnote in my success story.
Is that what you really want? To erase 20 years of your life?
20 years of mediocrity. 20 years of holding myself back. 20 years of explaining away my background. Yes, that's exactly what I want to erase.
One last thing. Are you happy? Truly happy?
Happy? I'm successful. That's better than happiness. Not that you'd understand. Goodbye, Amy. Don't try to contact me again. I've already blocked you on social media. This is your last chance to see how successful your daughter became. Before I cut you out completely.
Goodbye, Nicole. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I already found it. Success, prestige, recognition. Everything you couldn't provide. Everything you couldn't understand. This is the last message you'll ever get from me. Hey, maybe you should take some time off work. You're in no state to be working right now. I can see how exhausted you are.
I can't. Too many people depend on me. The nursing home is always short-staffed. Besides, work keeps my mind occupied.
At least take a break. You've been on shift for 12 hours straight. When was the last time you ate?
I had coffee this morning. I think.
Coffee isn't food. You've been like this since your nursing days. Always thinking of others, never yourself. Why not watch some TV or something? Take a real break.
The patients need me, especially Mr. Johnson in room 204. His condition is unstable.
There are other nurses. You don't have to carry everything alone. Not anymore. Just relax a bit. Please, for your own sake.
Listen, anyone can do that at home. You gave up your career to focus on raising your kid. I couldn't just abandon my responsibilities.
That was 20 years ago. Things are different now. Don't you have any regrets about giving everything up?
After John died, I had no choice. Besides, by then I'd accomplished what I wanted to, so I have no regrets. Raising Nicole became my joy. Or at least, I thought it was.
You don't have to pretend with me. I saw those messages she sent you. They were cruel.
She's under a lot of pressure. Academia can be brutal.
Stop making excuses for her. Yet she betrayed you pretty harshly. I really don't understand how she turned out this way. After everything you sacrificed.
Well, she is truly brilliant academically. I probably should have done more to keep her ego in check. Maybe I praised her too much. Made her think she was special.
She is special, but not because of her grades. More than anything, you should have told her about your achievements. Not just Nicole. You should tell the world more about what you've done. Stop hiding in the shadows.
No, that's not who I am anymore.
You've never been interested in that kind of recognition, but you invented medical devices that are used worldwide. Do you know how many patients have been saved because of you? How many lives you've touched? You should be proud. I still remember when they first implemented your designs. The whole medical community was buzzing.
But I was, working with taxpayer money in the research lab. The success was nice, but when you're paid for your work, giving it your all is just expected. Nothing special about that.
Remember when we first met in grad school? You were already making waves then. You're so rigid. Hard to believe such a rigid person raised such an entitled daughter. The Amy I knew was different.
Well, I might have been like Nicole when I was young, before reality hit.
Really? You think so?
Back then, I didn't think that way at all. About helping people, I just wanted to prove myself.
That's because you were exactly like her. You were especially confident, with big ambitions. You bulldozed your way forward, determined to succeed no matter what. But you learned humility along the way. Nicole hasn't had that chance yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Life has a way of teaching those lessons.
You know what I was thinking? About Nicole's research.
Nicole will figure it out eventually. She'll realize how powerless she is and how little she actually knows. Just like I did.
Beyond just academic ability, right? There's more to life than papers and patents.
Well, I just hope she learns before she loses too much.
She takes after you more than she knows. The determination, the drive, even the stubbornness.
Maybe too much. I see my younger self in her sometimes. It scares me.
As long as you're doing okay, that's what matters to me. You've given enough. Time to think about yourself. Call me anytime if you need to talk. Day or night. I mean it.
Thanks. See you in a few weeks. I have another shift starting soon.
Amy, wait. Promise me you'll eat something. Real food, not just coffee.
I promise. And Sarah, thank you for being here. For understanding.
Always. That's what friends are for. Now go get some food before your shift.
Nicole? That was you who came by the house earlier, wasn't it? I saw someone at the door through the window. Did something happen?
Just came to get my stuff. None of your business. I still had some boxes in the garage.
Hey, you could have told me. I would have helped you carry them.
Don't need your help. Don't want it either.
What happened? You seemed really upset. Did something happen with your fiancé? You can talk to me.
Shut up. It's none of your business. Leave me alone. Everything's messed up because of you. I was fine until you showed up at my door.
I haven't shown up anywhere. You came to my house. How is this my fault? What happened?
Because your low intelligence makes it impossible to relate to me. Because of that, I can't even think straight with you messaging me.
Hey, what happened? Talk to me. Whatever it is, we can figure it out.
Stop acting like you care. My research that I put my heart and soul into hit a dead end. 3 years of work. Gone.
I'm so sorry. Research setbacks can be devastating.
The professors who used to be so supportive won't even look at me anymore. Instead, they're bringing different equipment into the lab. Equipment that should have been mine.
Different equipment? What do you mean?
A revolutionary medical device was just developed in my field. The whole medical world is buzzing about it. Our lab is already starting to apply the technology. They basically said spending any more time or resources on my research would be pointless. My project has been shelved. 3 years of my life wasted.
I see. That must be hard. But maybe there's another approach you could take.
Hard? That's just the beginning. This new medical device, it's exactly the same as an idea I rejected. An idea I thought was beneath me.
Oh? Tell me more about it.
The professor loved that idea and tried to convince me to pursue it. Of course, I struggled with the decision. But I just couldn't get excited about it. I convinced him to let me work on what I wanted instead. I was so sure I knew better.
So if you had chosen that path, you might be the one receiving recognition right now. That must be difficult to process.
My credibility in the department is shot. The professor is still nice to me, but I can tell he thinks I'm not worth his time anymore. Everyone knows I made the wrong choice. They're all talking about me.
That must be really difficult. But your current research could still lead somewhere new.
Difficult? If you and I were on the same intellectual level, this never would have happened. If I had better guidance growing up. If I had parents who understood academia.
What? How does that follow?
I was born to be a genius, but your genes held me back. My intelligence was compromised because I came from you. If I had better parents, I would have made the right choice.
So this is my fault too? Your research decisions are somehow my genetic failing?
Obviously. You weren't even a decent mother, so clearly. This is what happens when you're raised by someone who doesn't understand excellence. This is your responsibility.
No. You made your own choices. I won't take blame for that.
It's absolutely your fault, and nothing you say will change that. Everyone else had families supporting their research. I didn't have a proper family. Just you, working your meaningless job. So, if I wasn't your daughter, this would just be a setback, but because of you, it's a complete disaster.
Take a breath. Let's think this through. Lashing out at me won't solve anything. What's your next step?
Shut up. Stop acting superior. You don't know anything about research or academia. Never contact me again. This is all your fault.
Nicole, when you're ready to talk without blaming me, I'm here.
I don't need you. I never needed you. And now my fiancé agrees. He says I'm not the person he thought I was. That I'm a failure. Are you happy now?
I would never be happy about your pain. Never. But you need to take responsibility for your own choices.
I hate you. I hate everything about you. I hate that I came from you. Just leave me alone. Hey, Nicole. We just passed each other. Long time no see. Remember me? We exchanged contact info before. Sarah Mitchell. Yes, I remember. Your mom. We had dinner together once. I'm her childhood friend. That's right. You used to play with me when you were little. I used to bring you candy when I visited. Did I? That was a long time ago. What do you want? If Mom sent you... No one sent me. I saw how upset you looked when we passed, and your mom told me what happened. Sounds like you've been through a lot. Want to talk about it? You don't know the half of it. That mother of mine saddled me with a huge disadvantage. Growing up poor, forced to study in difficult conditions. Always having to explain why my mother wasn't at school events, while other kids had proper families. Poor? I think Amy worked incredibly hard to make sure you never went without anything. You always had the best schools, the best opportunities. I watched her make sure of it. No, you don't understand anything. Don't act like you know what you're talking about. You weren't there. You didn't see how hard it was. You're right. I'm an outsider, but I know Amy never made things difficult for you. Who do you think paid for your education through grad school? Your research equipment? Your apartment? Whatever. Ugh. Well, obviously, parents are supposed to pay for that. That's the bare minimum. Other parents did so much more. There are plenty of people in this world who work their way through school. Amy recognized your potential and worked herself to the bone so you could focus entirely on your studies. You've never even had to work a part-time job, have you? That's because Amy covered everything from your tuition to your living expenses. Do you know how many hours she worked to make that happen? Look, if you're here to lecture me, do it somewhere else. I don't care. Fine, maybe she supported me financially, but the intellectual gap between us has been torture. Do you know what it's like to have a mother who can't understand your work? Intellectual gap? You think Amy is less intelligent than you? Oh, this is almost funny. Obviously. I struggled all alone in an unsupportive environment. You couldn't possibly understand that pain. Having to explain basic concepts. Having no one to discuss research with. Let's set aside my understanding for a moment. Amy worked harder than anyone. You probably don't know this, but Amy went to the same graduate school as you. She devoted herself to developing new medical devices and conducting research there as faculty. In fact, she worked in the same lab you're in now. What? That's impossible. I would have heard about it. Not just Amy. I learned so much there too. There might still be photos of Amy and me in the research lab. Check the old yearbooks. Look up the patent records. Really? You're not lying? This isn't some trick? Back then, Amy made a name for herself by inventing a groundbreaking medical device. That device is now essential in modern medicine, and everyone thought she was headed for an incredible career at such a young age. I was insanely jealous. It was crushing to watch. She was brilliant, unstoppable. Everyone knew she would change medicine forever. And then? What happened? Why didn't she? But Amy, who had just gotten married, lost the love of her life in an accident. Your father died in an accident. She couldn't recover and had to step away from research. Right after that, she found out she was pregnant. With you. Oh, I didn't know. She never told me about Dad. Or any of this. Yes. Amy raised you as a single mother. She worked multiple jobs as a nurse and caregiver to earn money. She gave up everything. Her career, her dreams, her recognition. But if she was famous for inventing medical devices, shouldn't she have had plenty of money? Patent royalties alone. No, Amy donated most of her money to scholarship foundations after setting aside what she needed to raise you. These foundations help promising students who can't afford their education. Many students have to give up their dreams due to financial circumstances. She wanted to help as many of them as she could. She believed in giving others the same chances she had. I see. But why? Why give it all away? Amy also donated to various nursing homes. She never thought about spending money on herself. Honestly, she's too selfless for her own good. Always thinking of others. Just like now. Right. Wait, is this story really true? It seems impossible. Of course. If you don't believe me, ask any of the older professors at Stanford. They couldn't possibly have forgotten Amy. Ask Professor Shen. He was her mentor. He still asks about her. But why would she keep all this from me? All these years? Amy wanted you to forge your own path. She chose to abandon her past and future to live solely for her daughter. You lived together for over 20 years. Surely you noticed how Amy never talked about herself. Because your life was everything to her. She didn't want her achievements to overshadow yours. But when you chose to pursue medicine, she was so happy. Seeing that, I realized she must have still harbored some attachment to her old dreams. She entrusted those dreams to you, though she never wanted to influence your choices. Why are you telling me this? Wouldn't Mom hate having this revealed? She clearly wanted it secret. Well, she'll probably be mad at me, but your attitude has been horrible. I wanted you to understand how much Amy loves you and how much she sacrificed for you. Even if Amy didn't want you to know, you needed to understand this. To see what real achievement looks like. I understand about Mom now. I've been so blind. So stupid. Then you know what you need to do, right? Make it right before it's too late. Hey, Mom. Can we talk? Please?
Mom, what's with the sudden change? Weren't we supposed to cut ties? Wasn't that your choice?
Yeah, but things are different now. I ran into Sarah earlier and we talked, and she told me everything about you. About who you really are.
About me? What are you talking about? What did Sarah say?
About your past and everything you've done for me. About your research, your inventions.
Whatever she told you must be nonsense. Don't believe it. That's ancient history.
I checked with the research lab. We were at the same grad school, in the same lab. Your name is still on the wall of honor. Why did you keep this secret? All these years.
That's not true. There must be some mistake. That was a different person, a different life.
Mom, it's okay to admit it now. After learning about you, I realized how childish I've been. You were a world-renowned medical device inventor who donated your earnings to scholarship foundations and nursing homes, all while raising me. You're the person I've been trying to become.
Sarah really told you everything, didn't she? She could never keep secrets.
So it is true. Why did you hide it from me? All those times I looked down on you, you could have said something.
Nicole, you have more important things to focus on. You need to continue your research without giving up. My past doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I want to apologize. Now I know you're so much more amazing than I ever imagined. You're exactly who I wanted to be.
Wait a minute. You want to apologize because you learned about my past? So if I hadn't accomplished anything, you wouldn't need to apologize? Think about what you're saying.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, yes, knowing about your achievements opened my eyes. But it's more than that.
But that's exactly what it is. The fact that those words came out first shows your true feelings. Nicole, you need to fundamentally reevaluate yourself. Focus on yourself. We're not family anymore, remember? Those were your words. Are you hoping I'll start supporting you financially again? That's not possible. You made your choice.
I'm not saying that, but I don't want to cut ties with you, and this whole thing made me realize my mistake. My fiancé dumped me too, said I wasn't good enough for him. He was just a shallow jerk who only cared about appearances. He abandoned me so quickly, just like I tried to abandon you.
Then you should focus even more on your research. That's all I have to say. Goodbye. Let's stop communicating, okay? It's better this way.
Wait, Mom, please. Let's try again. I understand now.
No, understanding isn't enough. You need to change.
But I need you, especially now.
I don't want to be your curse anymore. You said I was holding you back, so I'm setting you free.
That wasn't how I really felt. I understand now how ridiculous those words were. I'm truly sorry. I want to apologize. So, please, give me another chance.
Really? Bringing this up now? I'm surprised you'd say such things after everything you said before.
I've realized how much I've taken you for granted. Please, let's be mother and daughter again. I need your guidance, your support.
That's not possible. To change yourself, you can't have me around. You've realized how much you've relied on me, so living without me is what it means to change. That's what I believe is best for you. You need to find your own path.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have told her without asking. But seeing her so lost...
I really can't believe you did that after all these years. Please don't ever do that again. But I guess keeping quiet would have been strange too. My past doesn't matter. Her own life is what's important. And while I appreciate her wanting to apologize after learning about my achievements, it feels like she's trying to have it both ways. This is kind of tough love too.
I see. So it's partly about teaching her a lesson, making her stand on her own. But I think Nicole genuinely wanted to express gratitude to you. This will make her reflect deeply, and that's enough. She's not weak enough to let this defeat her. She'll grow from this. I see. I really made a mess of things, didn't I? I didn't mean any harm. I just couldn't stand watching this anymore.
It's fine, don't worry about it. You're not weak enough to let this defeat you either. We all have to make hard choices sometimes. This is mine. After that, I blocked Nicole's number. I really cut all ties with her. Though it was painful for me too, I believed this was best for Nicole. She's not a child anymore, and I trust that she'll reflect on this experience and throw herself into her work again. Maybe I was too lenient with her before. She's probably working to support her research now, and I hope she continues to work hard. Sarah is still my trusted friend. She occasionally tries to update me about Nicole, but I refuse to listen. If Nicole succeeds, I'm sure I'll be hearing about it directly. Sarah thinks I'm being ridiculous, but this is my new way of being a mother to my daughter.
Hi, Sarah. What is this? This is completely ridiculous. Hi, Rachel. What? What are you talking about? I just saw the company bulletin board. Since when does an employee post their wedding announcement on there? What's wrong with that? There's no rule against employees posting things on the bulletin board. It should be completely fine. You know it's meant for company announcements and events, not personal celebrations. Well, this is kind of company related. Everyone needs to know about my upcoming name change, right? True, there's no explicit rule against it, but
Besides, I'm changing my last name through marriage, so the company needs to be properly informed. Don't you think so?
that's what HR forms are for, not the main bulletin board.
Why are you being so difficult about this? It's just a wedding announcement. It's not a big deal.
The marriage announcement might be necessary, but posting the wedding invitation too?
So what's wrong with that? Is there some rule against posting wedding invitations on the bulletin board?
There's no specific rule like that, but common sense would tell you it's not appropriate.
The CEO walks past that board every day. He should know that one of his employees is marrying into such an important family. Don't force your version of common sense on others. Actually, you're just jealous of my marriage, aren't you?
Jealous? Why would I be jealous of your marriage? No, that's not it at all. I'm trying to give you advice as a coworker.
No, coming at me with ridiculous and stuff. You're clearly picking a fight with me.
I'm just trying to help you avoid workplace drama. People are already talking.
About what? About how I'm marrying into the Thompson family? They should be talking about that.
About how you're using the bulletin board inappropriately and bragging about your engagement.
Just to be honest, you're jealous because you're single, right? It must be tough since you can't get a date.
This isn't about my personal life. This is about workplace professionalism.
Oh, please. You've been giving me the side eye ever since I announced my engagement. Everyone can see how bitter you are about it.
That's not it at all. I'm genuinely happy about your marriage.
Then why are you criticizing me? If you've got time to be jealous, maybe you should work on improving yourself.
The bulletin board thing is just the start. You've been name-dropping Thompson Technologies in every meeting, every chance you get.
Because it's relevant. Everyone should know about the connection.
I'm not criticizing. I'm worried you're going to embarrass yourself in front of everyone.
Embarrass myself? How would I do that? I'm marrying the heir to a major corporation. My last name is going to be Thompson. I'm going to be part of the family that runs Thompson Technologies.
Yes, I understand that. This again?
Our competitors would kill for this kind of connection. The CEO even smiled at me in the elevator yesterday. He knows I'm going to be family soon. It's what they call marrying up. It must be impossible for someone like you with no connections or charm.
You're really pushing this too far. The Thompson family is known for being discreet.
How would you know? Do you read tabloids about them or something? That's kind of creepy.
I'm just stating facts. They don't flaunt their wealth.
Do you want to come to the wedding?
Oh, you're inviting me?
Of course. You're an important coworker after all. I posted the invitation on the bulletin board, and I'm planning to invite everyone from the company. Even the cleaning staff. Isn't that so generous of me?
That's not really appropriate.
But there's one condition.
Condition?
Well, since this is a wedding for the family of a top-tier corporation, we're having it at an ultra-luxury venue. The chandeliers alone cost more than your yearly salary. So naturally, the wedding gifts need to be appropriate.
And?
So the condition is $3,000 minimum for wedding gifts to attend.
$3,000?
That's pocket change for a Thompson wedding. Tyler's father's golf clubs cost more than that. Just being in the same room as major industry players is worth more than $3,000. Plus, you get to celebrate my wedding. It's a bargain, right?
If you say so.
You know what? I shouldn't even have invited you. You're clearly on a different level than me.
Different level?
Yeah, I mean, look at your clothes. They are from Target, right? I'm getting married into wealth. I'm living my best life. Wedding gifts are $3,000 per person. Don't come if you can't pay.
I see. Are you sure about this?
Obviously. Did you see the venue photos I posted? The flower budget alone is more than most people's weddings. I need to update the bulletin board info. Add the gift requirement in bold letters.
That might not be wise.
Why not? People should know what's expected. Tyler says his family only associates with the best.
And you think demanding expensive gifts is the best?
I hope you can come, Rachel, though you might need to take out a loan. Oh, I should post on social media too about the $3,000 minimum for gifts. After all, this is a Thompson Technologies wedding. The whole industry needs to know.
The whole industry?
Of course! Tyler says networking is important. This wedding is basically a business opportunity for everyone. Being part of the winning team keeps me so busy. I have to approve the caviar selection after this. Did you know there are different grades?
Right. Have fun with that.
Oh, and Rachel, when you see me in the office tomorrow, remember to use Mrs. Thompson to be. Got to get used to the new name.
Ugh.
What? No congratulations. You're so bitter.
Goodbye, Sarah.
Future Mrs. Thompson. Get it right.
Right. Have fun with that. Hey, seems like Sarah's gone off the deep end. She's making a huge fuss about needing $3,000 wedding gifts to attend. You should see what she posted on the company bulletin board. It's getting embarrassing.
Wow, Sarah's jokes are getting a bit harsh. Even Dad wouldn't expect $3,000 as a wedding gift.
No, it's not a joke. She's going around telling everyone she's marrying into the Thompson family and demanding $3,000 gifts.
Oh, you're exaggerating. Sarah would never do that.
I wish I was exaggerating. She's posted it everywhere.
It's fine. Sarah's definitely just joking. Nobody would actually give $3,000 anyway.
That's exactly my point. She's so serious about this. She's even telling people not to come if they can't pay.
Come on, sis. Sarah knows our family isn't like that.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm saying this is bad. What happens when nobody shows up on the wedding day?
People will come. Everyone loves Sarah.
They loved her before she started demanding expensive gifts, before she started throwing the Thompson name around.
Sis, it's completely random that my fiancé happens to be your co-worker, so please don't interfere with anything.
Remember when I warned you about your last girlfriend? The one who sold your private photos to gossip sites?
This is different. Sarah's not like that.
I'm not interfering. I'm just...
I love Sarah deeply. I don't want to hear any gossip about her.
It's not gossip. I'm telling you there's a problem. I see how she acts at work. The Sarah you know and the Sarah I see are very different.
You never liked any of my girlfriends, not even in high school.
That's not true. I liked Mai from college. She was genuine.
Until she cheated on me, which you conveniently didn't notice.
I'm worried about your wedding because your fiancé is doing weird things. Plus, she keeps throwing around the Thompson name.
He's proud to be joining our family. What's wrong with that?
There's pride, and then there's using it to intimidate people.
She doesn't need to hide who she's marrying. She can use the Thompson name all she wants.
You're not listening to me. She's using it to demand expensive gifts, to make people feel inferior.
Sarah wouldn't do that. She's the kindest person I know.
Maybe to you, but at work?
At work, what?
She treats everyone like they're beneath her. Ever since your engagement.
You're just seeing things wrong. Sarah tells me how much she loves her coworkers.
Maybe companies have reputations to maintain. How would it look if it got out that the Thompson Technologies heir's wedding requires $3,000 gifts or you can't attend?
Sis, you're overthinking this. You're probably just sad about your little brother getting married.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Ever since I told you about the engagement, you've been finding problems everywhere.
What? What's that supposed to mean? I couldn't care less if you get married or not. I just think there's a problem with who you're marrying.
You always do this, though. Try to control my life.
I'm just looking out for you, like I always have before. I'm wondering if she's only interested in the Thompson name and doesn't actually care about you.
Hey, that's going too far. Don't say that. Even if you are my sister. You don't know Sarah like I do.
Sorry. I guess the Sarah you see and the Sarah I see are just different.
She supported me when everyone else thought I'd fail, when Dad was pushing me to be perfect.
Tyler,
Where were you then? You were off living your own life.
that's not fair. You know why I left.
I love Sarah, and Sarah loves me deeply too. Are you trying to tear us apart?
Whether she loves you deeply is debatable, but sorry for saying something that crossed a line.
You always think you know best, just like when we were kids.
I was trying to protect you then too. Remember the time you almost fell off that cliff?
I would have been fine. You didn't need to tell Dad.
You broke your arm. Someone had to be the responsible one.
Seriously, sis, you've always been too quick to speak your mind.
You're right about that. I'll be more careful. But don't blame me for whatever happens.
What's the worst that could happen? So what if no one comes? As long as Sarah's there, I don't care.
You should care. What about Mom and Dad? What about the family reputation?
Seriously, what could possibly happen?
I hope I'm wrong.
Trust me for once. I know what I'm doing.
Like you knew what you were doing with the cliff?
That was 20 years ago.
Some things never change. Just be careful, okay?
Sarah's different. You'll see at the wedding.
I hope so. For your sake.
Hey, Sarah, where are all the guests?
That's weird. Maybe there's a delay with the trains?
The ceremony starts in 30 minutes. Everyone should be here by now.
The traffic must be terrible. You know how bad downtown gets on weekends.
But all our relatives are here, and everyone my family invited came. It looks like not a single person you invited showed up.
That can't be right. Let me check my phone. Maybe they're lost?
The invitation had clear directions and a map.
Maybe there was a mistake with the invitations, like wrong address or something?
I'm looking at the guest list. None of your coworkers, none of your friends, not even your college roommate?
They'll show up.
Dad keeps asking me what's going on. This is getting embarrassing.
Tell him to wait. People are probably just running late.
No, I have a copy of the invitation here and everything's correct. Dad seems pretty angry. This is bad. The venue cost a fortune and half the seats are empty.
It's not my fault. How could I know everyone would be so unreliable?
Sarah, do you have any idea why this happened?
Why would I? Why are you asking me like that? I mean, I don't. The address must have been wrong on the invitations. You wrote them, right, Tyler?
No, you insisted on handling all your guests' invitations yourself, remember?
Well, maybe the post office lost them. These things happen.
Did I make a mistake? But the invitation I have here looks correct. Sarah, are you sure there's nothing you can think of?
Stop interrogating me. This is supposed to be our special day.
I'm just trying to understand.
Well, try understanding somewhere else. I need to go fix my makeup.
Sarah, please, just tell me what's going on.
I told you, I don't know. Why are you asking again?
Well, I don't mean anything bad by it. It's just, I heard some strange things.
Strange things? What things? What are you talking about?
Well, it's nothing really, just something about you personally distributing invitations and...
Well, yeah, of course I distributed invitations. What's wrong with that? Is there something strange about that?
Of course not, but I heard you added some kind of conditions for attending.
What? Who told you that? What are you talking about? I just distributed invitations at work.
Ah, right. I thought so. Man, what a mess.
Make sure you tell your parents it's not my fault. Tell them right now.
Yeah, of course.
And find out who's spreading rumors about me. Someone's trying to sabotage our wedding.
I'll look into it.
Good. I'm going to try calling some people. They better have good excuses.
Sis, why would you lie like that? Now Sarah doesn't trust me anymore.
What? What lies are you talking about?
About Sarah setting a gift amount as a condition for attending. Sarah says she never did that. She's crying in the bridal suite.
Just wait. Hold on. I'm sending you photos of the company bulletin board right now. There's more.
How do we know Sarah wrote this? Someone could have forged her handwriting. This isn't valid evidence.
You know it's her handwriting. You've seen her notes before.
Maybe someone copied it to frame her.
I think I see where this is going. No guests showed up to the wedding, right?
Because someone sabotaged us. Was it you? Did you set this up somehow? Are you trying to sabotage our wedding? Is that why you haven't arrived yet?
I'm literally stuck in traffic. On the highway. There was an accident and there's a huge backup. Look, I'm sending you my location.
Convenient timing.
Stop being ridiculous. The reason no guests came is because Sarah told them not to come unless they brought $3,000 gifts.
Sarah says she never said that. Are you calling my fiancé a liar?
Think about it logically. Why else would no one come? Not a single person from her side.
Sarah says she has lots of friends. They must have a good reason.
Then why did no guests show up? If the $3,000 story isn't true, what other reason could there be?
I don't know. Maybe you arranged it? You never wanted this wedding.
Oh, come on. That doesn't make any sense. You know me better than that. Sarah knows it's her fault no one came. But of course, she's lying to avoid looking bad to your parents.
That's impossible! Stop bad-mouthing Sarah! It must have been a mistake with the invitations.
Well then, what about this? Let me show you something else.
Well, this is...
Sarah's social media account. Look at her wedding announcement post with the $3,000 gift requirement added. She deleted it now, but I took screenshots, all demanding expensive gifts.
This is definitely Sarah's account, but still, maybe she was hacked.
Tyler, stop making excuses. I have dozens of screenshots.
These could be edited.
If you still want to defend her after this, be my guest. That's your choice. I should be arriving at the venue soon, so talk to you later.
Wait, did she really post all this?
You know she did. Deep down, you know.
Oh, you actually came! Thank you! I'm so happy! But you probably couldn't prepare the $3,000 gift, right? So I guess you're not qualified to attend.
I just wanted to at least say congratulations. What are you talking about?
No $3,000 gift needed.
You're saying such strange things. I see. Trying to pretend the $3,000 gift thing never happened, huh?
I don't know what you mean. You must be confused.
Be honest with me. Sarah, you were panicking because no guests showed up, right? Because it's obviously your fault for demanding $3,000 gifts.
No, I never said that. I mean, if I had actually said that, then yeah, it would be my fault. But trying to pin false accusations on me isn't cool. Okay, fine, I did say it. I said it, so what? But I didn't say it because I didn't say it.
Then look at these images. And remember, I already showed these to the groom.
Huh? What? What is this?
Screenshots of your social media posts. Clearly shows you demanding $3,000 gifts. Want to see the bulletin board photos too? Why did you delete it? Deleting doesn't help if someone took screenshots. This is undeniable proof that you set the $3,000 gift condition.
Wait, Tyler saw this?
Yep, things got a bit complicated.
This can't be happening. Wait, why are you even in contact with Tyler?
I should have told you this earlier, but I'm Tyler's sister.
What?
which means I'm also part of the Thompson family. I'm really sorry for keeping it secret.
No, wait! Why? Huh? Why did you keep it secret?
Well, actually, I don't get along well with my parents. We're pretty much estranged, though I still keep in touch with my brother occasionally.
Huh? Then why did you come to the wedding?
Of course I'd come to my brother's wedding. Though I did hesitate when I found out he was marrying my mean coworker.
You knew I was marrying Tyler from the start? Why didn't you say anything?
Well, it would have been awkward, right? Watching you throw the Thompson name around when I'm actually a Thompson.
You should have said something. Any normal person would say something.
Well, I managed not to. Besides, if you knew I was Tyler's sister, you wouldn't have been mean to me like usual, right?
So you set me up! How underhanded can you get?
Set you up? You were just naturally unpleasant from the start. I just watched and took notes.
Wait, your last name isn't Thompson?
Oh, that's because I'm married.
Huh?
You kept assuming I was single, but ironic, isn't it?
Oh, so that's how it was.
Anyway, just admit this is all your fault.
This is just the worst. So you're going to be my sister-in-law?
Not sure that's actually going to happen now.
Huh? Hey, Tyler, what's happening now? I mean, you must be nervous since we're about to get married.
The caterers are packing up. Dad told them to go home.
What? No! Tell them to stay!
About that, the wedding is kind of on hold, or,
Huh? Why? We can still have the ceremony. Who needs guests?
I really love you, Sarah. That's why I wanted to marry you, but it's just, there are some things about you that...
Some things like what? What do you mean? Hey, you're still going to marry me, right? That was the promise, right? We're meant to be together.
Sarah, you lied to us about the $3,000 gift thing. I thought my sister was making things up, but you really were going around using the Thompson name to demand $3,000 gifts.
No, that was just a joke.
Dad contacted your company, too. They told him you'd already been severely warned. Ever since our engagement, you've been throwing around the Thompson name to intimidate people.
Tyler, I was just proud to be joining your family.
The security guard said you demanded special parking. The cafeteria staff said you refused to pay, saying the Thompsons don't carry cash.
I was just practicing for my new life.
Dad wants to cancel the wedding. As a Thompson, I can't marry someone who's tarnished our reputation.
Tarnished? That's a bit dramatic. I was just excited.
Plus, apparently you've been constantly insulting my sister. The Thompsons won't accept you.
Your sister was asking for it, always acting so superior. Wait, no, I mean, I didn't know she was your sister.
That makes it worse. You were cruel because you thought she couldn't fight back.
No, I don't want this. We can start over. I'll apologize to everyone.
So I've decided to cut ties with my family. I still love you, Sarah. If my parents won't accept our marriage, I'll cut ties with them and Thompson Technologies.
What? No, don't do that.
I've been getting headhunted by other companies anyway, so I'll switch jobs. Let's get married and live somewhere else together. We can still be happy together. We can have our own wedding, just the two of us, away from all this drama. It can be just the two of us.
I think I'll pass. Yeah, if that's how it is, maybe we shouldn't get married.
Huh? What do you mean, if that's how it is?
If you're leaving Thompson, there's no point in marrying you. I mean, well, having in-laws who hate you is the worst, right? So, once you're successful at Thompson and have a good relationship with your family again, we can get married then.
So my sister was right. I wanted to believe so bad that she was wrong about all of this. You weren't in love with me. You were in love with my status and money. You were just using me.
That's not true at all. I love you. I love everything about you. I truly do. Your name, your family, your future. Wait, no, that's not what I meant. It's just that this situation is really complicated. But I believe you can fix things with your family, Tyler. Then we can still get married. When everything's perfect again, we can still be happy together.
I see. I fully understand. I'm giving up on you, Sarah. We can't get married, ever.
No, don't give up on me. Please, please marry me. I really love you. I really do. Seriously, I truly do love you. We can work this out. We'll get past this.
That's enough. I'm tired of the lies.
What lies? What are you talking about? I've always been honest with you. About wanting your money. No, that's not what I meant. About wanting you. I want you and you only.
Goodbye, Sarah. We don't need to keep in contact anymore. I'm done.
Wait! What about the venue deposit? Do I get that money back? The honeymoon? Our plans to go overseas? The joint bank account?
I can't help with any of that.
Hey, where's Tyler? Please, I need to talk to Tyler.
Why do you need to talk to him now? Isn't the wedding canceled? I heard your engagement to Tyler was broken off too. What do you need him for? I don't think he wants to talk to you anymore.
Please, I can't lose this opportunity. This is my chance to marry up. My only chance.
If you hadn't gotten so cocky with that $3,000 gift demand, you could have married him as planned. Could have kept your gold digger status secret a bit longer.
Why did this happen? This is all your fault for snitching. Make it up to me by letting me talk to Tyler. Please, I'll be a better sister-in-law. I'll treat you with respect.
Don't try to blame this on me. Just give up on Tyler. Hey, instead of obsessing over Tyler, don't you have other things you should be doing? Weren't you so busy being on the winning team?
Please, one more chance. I'll do anything.
Goodbye, Sarah.
Wait, what about my stuff at Tyler's place? My designer bags, the jewelry he bought me.
I blocked Sarah's Line account. She apparently ran around the venue trying to restart the wedding somehow, but everyone kept leaving until she was alone. She tried stalking Tyler for a while after that, but gave up when Thompson threatened legal action. After embarrassing herself so thoroughly, Sarah obviously stopped coming to work and is apparently still hiding at home, regretting her actions. Such a shame when she had a chance at marrying into wealth. Tyler was pretty down about the whole thing at first, but he bounced back surprisingly quickly. He said I was right and promised to be more careful about judging people's character from now on. Even though we were estranged, he's still my important little brother, and I hope he doesn't fall for any more sketchy women. As for me, this incident actually helped me reconnect more with my family. While it was unfortunate for Tyler, I guess this whole thing wasn't all bad, since it helped me rebuild my relationship with my estranged family.
Hey, Sandy, I have so much to tell you right now. You better be listening to me. Did you know that I've decided to get married soon? Oh, hey, Patty. It's been a while since we last spoke to each other. Oh, yes, I heard that you were going to get married. Actually, it was Randall who told me. I just wanted to say congratulations to the both of you. I bet you're really happy that things have finally been decided about that. I'm looking forward to the wedding ceremony. Huh? What on earth are you talking about? What do you mean by you're looking forward to it? Huh? Well, I'm really confused, Patty. You just told me that you're going to be marrying my brother, so of course I'm looking forward to seeing you walk down the aisle. You're just trying to rub it in because you got married before me, aren't you? You're trying to gain more traction over me, right? You just want to show that you're better than me and show off about how you got married before me and your older brother. You think you can get away with anything just because you're the youngest sibling. Huh? What on earth are you talking about? Of course I wouldn't do that. I'm genuinely happy for you both. That's all that I'm expressing to you, Patty. Well, don't try and rub in the fact that you got married before me. It's very annoying. You get so carried away with this kind of crap, so would you please stop it? But I didn't say any of that at all, Patty. I don't think I would do that to you intentionally. I was just simply congratulating you on your upcoming nuptials. I just wanted to say that I'm looking forward to the wedding ceremony. Seeing your dress and seeing my brother all dressed up, it's going to be lots of fun. Well, you almost sound really sarcastic when you say things like that, but I guess it's okay. I'm looking forward to all the congratulations I'll get from people and their gifts to us. Oh, yes, the gifts. But I don't know how important that is compared to the entire ceremony. The gifts are just a small part of it, you know? I guess so. Also, I was meant to ask you something. So, I heard something from Randall that I didn't know until now. Is it true that you work at a foreign-based company, Sandy? I had no idea that you could work for countries outside of the United States. Oh, yes, I do. I thought that Randall might have told you before now. It's a foreign-affiliated company, so we have a lot of overseas-based clients that we do business with in my company. Oh, I see. So does that mean that you go on quite a few business trips overseas to meet up with these clients? Like, they don't come to you, you go to them, right? Oh, yeah. I can be sent on numerous amounts of business trips in a year. My company could send me anything, and I would have to go and talk to our clients. Wow, you have some cheek saying all of the things you do at your job. You really are such a show-off. I have some cheek? Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean? Don't you think you're being a bit rude right now, Patty? What? I'm just telling it like it is. You're a complete show-off. You think you're so high and mighty and that you're more important than everyone else. Why does doing all those things make you think you're so great? Do you think you're better because you work at a foreign company and earn more than my husband? Okay, Patty, you really need to hang on a minute there. Don't you think you're going a little bit too far with this? I haven't said anything of the sort up until you brought it up. Could you please stop adding things on to what you imagined I said? You're going completely against what I'm trying to say to you. I don't have any idea what you mean by that, but come on. I'm seriously not even doing anything. You're the one who thinks you're above everyone else. If you work for a foreign-based company, that surely means you earn way more money than your husband, Randall. It's obviously okay for you to get me a congratulatory gift. You're going to buy me something, right? Since I'm the one getting married really soon, I deserve a gift, and a really good one. Well, that's something that I need to decide on after I've talked to Randall. Besides, we aren't even talking about gifts. I'm trying to tell you to stop talking down to me. What the heck are you talking about, Sandy? There's obviously not a problem with you giving me money or not, since you work all the time. What's this reason that you need to decide whether or not to give me my gift? Why can't I get the money for? You getting some gift is not the problem here, Patty. Don't you see how you're talking to me? It's so rude, and you shouldn't be so horrible to me. Besides, I should be making decisions since it's important to talk about things to give, not going behind his back and giving you a bunch of money. I've got no idea what you're talking about, Sandy. Why are you even saying such meaningless and unreasonable things? I'm only just trying to figure you out as a person. Sorry, I should say well done on getting such a prestigious job. But you know, I could do the kind of job you do, right? Well, when I was a new graduate, I worked hard to find a job as it's not easy to get one when you graduate. Luckily, I was able to find a job at this company. And I've been diligently working at the company ever since. Patty, I take my job seriously. It's not as easy as it looks, okay? Wow, so rude. You're not looking down on me just because I'm a dispatched worker, are you? Don't you dare rub your fancy job in my face. That's not what I was doing. I was just telling you I worked hard. Why are you twisting this entire conversation? It's so frustrating. I haven't said anything bad to you, Patty. Well, I disagree with that. Anyways, would you at least take some time off to attend my wedding? There's no need for you to be such a workaholic. You know that it's crazy to not take off any time while you're working, right? You should at least be decent enough to take some hours off for my wedding, okay? Look, I don't really know how important your job is in the big scheme of things, but it's time for you to put my wedding first, okay? This is your first priority. Of course I understand that. I'm not that heartless to not attend. I've got no intention of going to work when you and my brother are getting married soon. But it does depend on what time and date the wedding will be. I'll adjust my schedule so I can attend the ceremony. Of course, a family wedding should take priority and people should go to it. Don't worry about anything, okay, Patty? Well, I'm glad we're on the same page. Seems like you understand the point. Please don't get carried away too much with work. And also, can you please prepare a decent congratulatory gift for me? And of course, for my husband as well. If you want me to accept you as Randall's wife, you better do this whole thing right. I want a decent amount of money. Okay, well, I know what to do, Patty. I've been married to Randall for 3 years already, so I think I know what we need to do. Hey, there's no need to be so rude to me. I was just telling you to get it right. Are you really trying to act all high and mighty right now? Why do you always make such an effort to make me feel bad and make fun of me in general? It's really annoying, so shut up. But I didn't say anything, though. I don't understand why you're being like this towards me. You're really getting difficult to deal with, Patty. Hey, so Patty got in touch with me just a few minutes ago. She definitely had a lot to say to me and at me, to be honest.
Hi, Cindy. Why is Patty contacting you? She hasn't messaged you in I don't know how long. What did she have to say to you?
Well, she wanted to announce her upcoming nuptials to me over message, which kind of seemed weird because I thought that's something you would tell someone in person. Then she completely flipped the conversation and started dissing me about my job and wanted to talk about money, and it was just really awkward.
Ugh, she brought up money again. You've got to be kidding me. She's really getting on my nerves, you know. She's been so rude to you since we started dating. I guess she wants some kind of cash gift from you, does she? She's got some nerve asking you directly for a so-called wedding gift, hasn't she?
Well, apart from the actual wedding gift that we'll give to her and her new husband, she asked for money as well on top of that.
Are you kidding me? Is that seriously what she asked you to do? Wow, that little... She hasn't even given me back the money that I lent to her ages ago.
Right, that's true. Maybe things will calm down a little bit now that she's getting married. She might return the money to you soon? I thought that the amount of money that you gave her last time was more than enough for her to save and spend on things that she needed. I don't think it's a good idea to give her any more money since she just got a lot last time.
Well, she definitely can't pull any puppy dog eyes at me anymore to get money out of me. I'm not playing nice anymore. Do you think she'll even be able to throw a reception, let alone a wedding ceremony? It costs a lot of money to do those sorts of things nowadays. Doesn't seem like the other person is the type to have a proper job either. I don't see how the both of them can come up with the money for an event.
It doesn't seem to sink in with her. Oh, really? Is that so? How do you know that he doesn't have a job? Did Patty tell you that he doesn't have one, or are you just assuming that?
I don't quite know all the details because I heard it from Mom, and she didn't want to say too much in case Patty suddenly came home. From what I was told, it doesn't seem like there's been a gathering with either of the families, so how can a wedding ceremony happen?
That's very true. But lately there's more and more people who kind of elope or don't make a big deal about ceremonies or having families meet.
I suppose it does seem like that's the case with these two anyway. It sounds like my sister's fiancé is a bit of a cheapskate and wants to save money for other things.
Wait, what do you mean? What's he saving money for then if he's not going to put money into having a wedding ceremony and celebrating his marriage to Patty?
Well, because he wants to do that. I don't know if they'll even have a wedding ceremony or not. I guess we might not have to do much preparation then. I've always had a hard time understanding what my sister really wants in life. I really don't get the situation she's in. But I guess since she's asking for gifts and wanting money, maybe they are having a wedding. Who knows at this point?
Yeah, it sounds like she's having a difficult time of it all if she's acting up like this, but I don't want to get in a fight with her over money and that sort of thing.
Maybe she's just giving you a hard time because she wants to collect as much money as she can. I don't know, to be honest. The ceremony itself won't cost that much if she gets the money she needs, and the guests just drop off gifts. I feel like that's the kind of tactic she's got for this.
It's not great to say this, but I'm not expecting any less of her. I can see her doing that, using other people's money to pay for her wedding and then get extra. Okay, no, I shouldn't assume that. It's not good. I feel like I'm overanalyzing the situation a little bit.
Okay, I'm telling you to not give her any money gifts or other gifts for now. Before we give anything to Patty, I want the money I lent to her back in my account.
Well, I guess we should get that off her first. Okay, should I just say congratulations and that's it? Not give her anything?
Yeah, I think it's better to do that. She needs to learn to pay back money that she owes people, especially me, because I'm a brother. Let's do that instead. But we have to wonder if there's even going to be a wedding held in the first place. This is not making any sense to me at all.
Okay, well, how about we think about what to do after we get her wedding invitation in the mail? Let's not worry too much about it for now.
She might still bring it up with you again, but you can just let her rumble and not take any of it in. To be honest, she's always been delusional. She thinks that she can get what she wants and not owe anyone anything. It's actually a miracle that she was able to find someone to marry her.
Okay, I get it, but you don't need to be so mean about your own sister, Randall. I'm glad that she's able to get married to someone. Anyway, yeah, I'll ignore her if she keeps bringing up money, and I won't worry too much about that situation for now. I'll just focus on work and us. Wow, I really thought this wouldn't happen. Even after all my efforts, you won't give me any congratulatory money? I know you have a lot of money saved up, Sandy. Have you not even tried to prepare the check you have for me? This isn't a huge task for you to do, so what's the holdup, huh? Huh? Congratulatory gift? I don't know what you're talking about, Patty. What gift are you referring to? Of course, I'll get it to you by the time the wedding is held. Nice try, Sandy. No, I'm not waiting any longer for this. Is this some kind of joke? Do you think I find this funny, Sandy? It's not good if you don't have it prepared by the end of the day today. Just give me 10 times as much as you would a friend, okay? I'm going to be related to you very soon, and it's only natural for me to get a substantial amount of money. Now cough up. You're not being serious right now, are you? You want the money today. That's not something that I can just do for you. I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's it. Look, where are you right now? Are you close? Are you going to be coming to the wedding venue anytime soon? Huh? What do you mean come to the wedding venue? How can I get there? I'm all the way in Malaysia. I'm not in the country right now. Wait, what? Why on earth are you in Malaysia now? Why are you there and not here? I don't get it. Don't you remember what I do for a job, Patty? I have to go overseas quite a bit for business trips. I'm on a business trip right now in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Hold on a second. What's going on today over there? What venue are you talking about, Patty? Hey, why are you being so dismissive of the information I'm trying to tell you? Would you please cut it out? I've had enough issues trying to deal with you. It's my wedding day, you stupid fool, and I was asking if you're coming to the ceremony. That's what I said before. Can't you read? Are you kidding me with this business trip nonsense? Is this a joke? Do you realize what you just said? It seems like you put your own work before my wedding ceremony. Why would you do this to me when I asked you to come to my wedding and bring me gifts and all that jazz? Am I not important enough for you or something? I'm going to be a family member. You've got a terrible personality, you know that, Sandy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now just wait a minute, okay? You really need to stop attacking me and calm down, all right? You're not going to listen to me if you don't chill out. This is obviously some sort of misunderstanding, Patty. I feel like things weren't communicated well when it came to your wedding. This is just impossible. I can't believe you'd be so ignorant. What kind of person are you for choosing your work over a wedding ceremony? It's like you purposefully went on a business trip so that you didn't have to go to my wedding. You knew that it was going to be held today. How has Randall not divorced you already? I can't bear to call myself a relative of yours. It's just not natural when you're so horrible. I'm not going to forgive you for doing this to your own sister-in-law. I don't want to see your face around here ever again. Just because you're not here doesn't mean I don't get my money, so hand it over, Sandy. Are you going to give the money to Randall so that I can get it from him? After you exploding at me like that? No, I'm not giving Randall anything so that he can give it to you. You don't deserve it after the way you've talked to me. What the heck, Sandy? Are you really intending on not giving me the money? So you're not going to part out for any congratulatory gifts or money? This is the worst thing ever. This is going to make or break my wedding. You know that, right? Canceling my wedding would be the worst thing on the planet. Patty, enough. Would you just listen to me for a few seconds so I can say my side of the story? Why should I, when you're the one who's provoking me to act like this? You've got some nerve choosing your stupid job over my wedding day. I'm going to do my best in kicking you out of my family once and for all, so you better be ready for my wrath. Patty, I'm not provoking you one little bit. If you must know, I never received an invitation to your wedding in the first place. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you mean you didn't get an invitation? I told you that I was having a wedding ceremony, and you should have come. Would you stop being so unreasonable and stop yelling like this? Because this is getting us nowhere, all right? I didn't get an invitation sent to my house, so how was I supposed to know whether or not to come to your wedding, Patty? How was I supposed to know that the date and time of the wedding? I also had no idea where you were holding the ceremony either. There was no way I could go. Why the heck do you keep mentioning this mysterious invitation? What the heck are you talking about, Sandy? Okay, now I'm just confused. Typically when you have a wedding, you send out invitations. I didn't get one at all. But what invitation are you referring to? I don't remember sending anything out. I was just telling people about the wedding. Yes, and that's what I've been trying to say to you through this shamble of a conversation, all right? It hasn't been sent to me. I haven't received anything from you. Do you see what the problem is here, Patty? Do you finally understand what I'm talking about? Huh? Problem? Why would you not getting an invitation be a problem when I told you about the wedding in the first place? What on earth are you talking about? You mentioned it, but you never said any of the details or anything of the sort. I feel like nothing is connecting anymore. Look, what it all boils down to is that Randall and I never received an invitation from you to go to this wedding you're having. When a wedding's going to take place, the people you want to invite need to know the date, time, and location, Patty. Also, you send out invites so that people can RSVP. It's the process that notifies you of how many people are going to attend. How can I attend your wedding if I haven't received an invite in the first place? I also don't know who to contact so that I can RSVP. I didn't know your wedding was today. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize I had to do and say all of those things. Is that really true? What? What do you mean by that? You have to invite people so that they know the details. It's pretty self-explanatory, no? But I haven't heard a lot of people who get married do that. I thought it was more or less through word of mouth. Huh? You thought it was through word of mouth? Did you not know that an easier way is to send out invites to people so you don't have to go to every single person? What can I say, Sandy? I didn't know that doing that would be better. In fact, it's a pretty common thing for people to do when you hold an event, Patty. It's on you if you didn't think of that. You can't blame me for not knowing. Wow, you really have misunderstood the entire situation, Patty. Why did you think people would show up even though you didn't send invitations? Well, I thought that I could just tell everyone that I was getting married and people would just show up. I didn't know that I physically had to make invites for people. But I don't get it because it's common sense to send out invitations, Patty. Well, if you forgot to invite me and my husband to the wedding, does that mean that you didn't send out any invitations to anyone? Does that mean no one's going to show up? Wait a minute, what? No one's going to come since I didn't send invites to people? This is really bad, Sandy. Well, you were the one who didn't announce it in an invite, so it's on you if you forgot or had no idea how to do it. You should have known the basics and how to throw a wedding. Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening to me right now. What am I supposed to do about this, Sandy? Don't ask me, Patty. I'm not the one who forgot or didn't know how to invite people. Don't you know how to use basic common sense, Patty? Don't you dare talk down like that to me. You're not making the situation any better. You've got to get here right now, okay? Please come to my wedding. Were you not listening to me before, Patty? I'm in Malaysia right now. I'm at work. Would you quit panicking so much? What you should have done is not planned it at a busy time of the year and informed everyone so that people would be there right now. Also, I got in touch with Randall and he just told me that he can't make it to your wedding either. Huh? Are you kidding me? Don't tell me that Randall is overseas as well, too. Why can't he make it? He's my own brother, for goodness sake. No, calm down. He's still in the States. He just didn't know about your wedding today, so of course he has other plans. He's going to miss it. He didn't know. I tried to contact Mom, and she said that they're out of state today because they're attending some memorial for a relative or something. What is happening? I can't believe this is happening. I tried to catch up with my friends, but apparently they all have plans today. Well, it makes sense because you didn't give a lot of time to people to get ready for a wedding or even let them know when it is. I don't know how you're going to explain yourself out of this one when it comes to your new husband. He's going to be devastated. The entire blame can't be put on me, though. I had no idea what to do. Please help me out here. Why are you treating me like I'm saying something stupid? Do you think it's strange that I didn't know what to do for my wedding? I didn't mean to sound weird. Well, it's weird to me, considering most people do know how to invite people to events. If you didn't know, you should have gotten a wedding planner. Look, I've got important work to do, so good luck with everything over there. Excuse me. Sandy, I had to cancel my wedding. This is a complete disaster. I can't believe this is happening to me. Well, what did I tell you? You didn't invite anyone, so of course things weren't going to go right, but good job for trying. Why are you speaking to me like this? How could you? I have had the worst day, and you've decided to be so rude to me. It's because I'm so done with you treating me badly, Patty. All you do is talk badly about me and what I do when I work hard for my family. Look, what are you contacting me for when you've been so cruel to me? Can't you just leave me alone, Patty? Please? I didn't mean to, okay? I'm sorry. I just really need your help because the wedding got canceled. I still have to pay for the venue, but I don't have the money right now. I thought that I would be able to ask Dad for some money so that I can cover the payment, but he already thinks I'm such a disappointment, so I don't want to do that. I had to cancel the wedding because no one bothered to show up, so all that money is wasted. It's their fault that I need to pay for this. Are you kidding me right now, Patty? You do realize you're 34 years old, right? You didn't send out invites. That's on you for no one showing up. You do realize you can't just go running to your dad or to people with money just because you're in trouble. You need to learn to get out of it yourself, Patty. Please help me, Sandy. I know you have a lot of money in your savings account. I just need your help with this. Are you stupid, Patty? I'm not going to give you any money. You need to deal with the consequences yourself. I'm not doing anything more for you, and neither is Randall. He's ignoring you, and from now on, I will be as well. You need to learn what you've done and actually use your brain instead of everyone else's to get out of tricky situations. Please don't contact me again, Patty. I am done dealing with your nonsense. Remember to send out invitations when you redo your wedding for next time. In the end, Patty was abandoned by her entire family and became a laughingstock. It's basic common sense to send out invitations to people for your own wedding. No one wanted to help her, so she ended up with a lot of debt. Currently, she's living as a live-in worker and is working hard to make a decent living for herself. She'll have to work a lot to pay off the debt she owes to her brother and the wedding venue host. This is what happens when you don't have enough common sense. You don't do the things that normal people would do, and things can backfire really easily. Maybe she'll learn a lot from her mistakes.
It's gross that you're 10 years older than him. I don't need an old hag as a sister-in-law. Just drop off the gift money and leave.
That's a pretty rude thing to say.
I'm his sister, you know. I don't like how you act all high and mighty. This is my day. It's my brother's wedding, too. And I'm just having fun. This isn't the place to show off. Even Drake would be embarrassed by you. No one wants you here. So just leave. What's wrong with you? You're not even close to him. That says it all, doesn't it? Even you know this, right? But he sent me the invite. So I have the right to be here. The invite was just out of politeness. He's worked so hard to escape his poor childhood. He's become successful now. How do you think he feels seeing someone from his past here at our wedding? You're ruining everything. Yeah, we were super poor when we lived together. And it's true, we don't talk much now. But he's always been my family. That won't change. But he didn't expect his sister to show up here. It's a sad ending for someone you thought was important family. But I'm here now. And that's that. You're such a persistent old hag. Got it now? Next, I'll throw a beer bottle at you. If you don't want that, leave already. Wow, throwing beer on someone's dress? You'll pay for that. I'll replace that cheap dress any day. Now just go. Thanks for being an ass. I'm leaving now. And we're cutting ties with you.
Hey, where'd you go? I heard you came to the wedding today, but I guess I missed you?
I had to go.
Did I do something wrong?
Why would it be your fault? Why would you think that?
Well, you don't really like me, right? I mean, we haven't been so close lately. I figured, never mind. I was happy when I heard you came today, but also a bit worried.
I can't understand why you would think in such a way.
Because we've been distant. I wanted to see you. So many times I thought about stopping by, but I thought maybe you were tired of me.
Tired of you? No way. That's all in your head. You're my little brother.
But you spent most of your life taking care of me. When our parents died in that accident when you were only 17, you took care of me until I graduated college. I thought you might resent me for that.
Resent you? Never. No way. I want you to be happy. Sure, I spent my 20s raising you, but I still found time to have fun. I don't resent you at all.
I get that. But why were you avoiding me then?
I should be asking you that. Ever since you graduated and started working, you barely contacted me. I thought you were avoiding me.
I didn't contact you because I wanted you to focus on your own life. I just wanted you to live your life without worrying about me, that's all.
I see. I thought you were avoiding me, so I stopped reaching out.
Looks like we had a big misunderstanding. I even told Camilla that we weren't getting along. I need to explain the misunderstanding to her.
That explains why she was so hostile towards me.
Hostile? What do you mean? Oh, and what about the speech I asked you to prepare?
About that. I had it ready, but it looks like I won't be able to give it.
Won't be able to? Why not? And if you don't hate me, why did you leave the venue? I'm so confused.
Camila threw beer on me.
Wait, what? What happened?
Drake? What do you mean the engagement is off? And the wedding is canceled? This has to be a joke, right? You're joking in front of all the guests and family?
No, I'm serious. I can't marry you.
No way. Tell me why. I don't understand.
You know exactly why. Think about what you did today at the venue. You should remember it right away.
Are you talking about your sister?
Yeah, that's right. So you do know. I'm really disappointed in you.
Sure, I wasted a beer, but I planned to replace it. And I threw the empty bottle in the trash. I didn't do anything wrong.
What? I'm not talking about the beer.
Wait, are you mad because I threw beer on your sister?
Of course I am. What else could it be? I can't believe you're this crazy.
But you didn't get along with her. You said she was the one who kept her distance. So I just chased her off for you.
I never said we were on bad terms. I said we were distant and it felt awkward. I never told you to throw beer on her and kick her out.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
I can't marry someone who humiliates others like that. This wedding is off. Got it?
Wait, I really love you. Please reconsider.
Don't lie. How can you claim to love me and insult my sister? You knew she's like a mother to me, right?
I was trying to protect you. Your company is so successful now. I thought she came for that.
You think she came to suck up to me for money? She's my blood family. Why would she need to do that? You sound crazy.
It's not like that. I was only protecting you.
I have nothing more to say to you. Leave. You'll cover the cancellation costs too.
Wait. Please reconsider. Hey, Margaret. Help me fix this. He misunderstood and is calling off the wedding. Misunderstood? What are you talking about? I threw beer on you and kicked you out. But I did it for him. He doesn't get that. Just because it's for him doesn't make it right. No wonder he's mad. You insulted his family. This is all your fault for snitching to him. You keep being mean to me. Having fun? Huh? You think I'm being mean to you? Yes. You're ruining my happiness for fun. You're a psychopath. How can you always see yourself as the victim? You created this mess. It's your fault. Understand? No. It's your fault. I know you're sucking up to him because he's successful now. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. You're just after his company and money, right? I know you've been avoiding him and staying distant all this time. I haven't been avoiding him. That was a misunderstanding. You're only saying that now because he's successful. You're trying to act like family again. Pretending it was all just a misunderstanding. That's just your misunderstanding. What's wrong with your thinking? It's obvious. You dropped out of high school to raise him, and now you're old and bitter. You resent him for taking away your youth, right? That's not true at all. I don't resent him. I told him this too. I managed to have fun while raising him. Maybe not as much as a typical young person, but still. Anyway, you came to the wedding for his money. I'm not wrong. You're just a selfish person. Stop trying to justify yourself. What you need to do is apologize to me. Apologize to a high school dropout like you? No way. No matter the reason, it's a fact that you're way below me in status. I respect him, but not you. You're really proud, huh? But you don't get it. What? You're the one who doesn't get it. I'm just standing up to you. What's wrong with that? You definitely started this. You just want to justify yourself. I'm not wrong. Because of you, he misunderstood me and canceled the wedding. I'm not apologizing to you. Fine. I have my own plans. Be ready. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You have no power. The $50,000 dowry payment. Can you return it right now? What? You got it from him, right? Give it back now. You wouldn't want money from someone like me, would you? Yeah, I got the dowry. But I thought it was from his family. His family is just me now. So, can you return it quickly? You can't just say that now. I didn't know. If he tells me, fine, but not from you. He's the one telling you to return it.
What?
Of course. He's so mad at you that he canceled the wedding. I tried to convince him to let it go. But with your attitude, we're taking it back.
I can't return it just like that. I'm also being charged for the wedding cancellation.
That's your problem. You caused this mess. Please return the $50,000.
Wait! You can't just demand that out of nowhere.
Playing the victim again? You're crazy.
You're lying about him wanting the money back. You're just using your position as his sister to manipulate him. I'm the only one who really understands him.
I'm with him right now.
What?
He's right here watching the conversation. I came back to the venue a little while ago. I'm in the groom's room, so I'm not lying.
Really? Yosuke's there too?
He saw all the nasty things you said to me. Your relationship is over.
No way.
Stop it! Stop calling me!
Please just hear me out. I really love you. Yes, I said terrible things to your sister, but it was out of love for you.
Are you seriously still making excuses? You're not sorry at all, are you?
Of course. I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you.
Then give my sister back the $50,000 dowry right now. You said you're sorry and you'd do anything to make it up.
Okay. I'll give it back. But I can't do it right away. I need to talk to my parents.
Fine, but I doubt they'll give you any money.
What do you mean?
Your parents came to apologize to us. They even bowed down and said they'd make sure you repay the dowry and wedding costs.
My parents said that? What am I gonna do?
Well, they're definitely not gonna help you out.
This is so unfair.
Stop contacting me. Goodbye.
Drake! You still have feelings for me, right? You're not really going to leave me, are you?
What are you talking about?
If you didn't want me to keep contacting you, you could have blocked me. So you must still want to be with me.
I didn't block you because we need to discuss the divorce. We'll talk about it later.
No! I don't want a divorce. I really love you.
If you love me, do what I say. Pay back the dowry and wedding cancellation fees and leave me alone. You insulted my family and I'll never forgive you. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
No way.
Hey Camila. You tried to quit again, didn't you? You just started working. And this is already what, the second time?
I can't take it anymore. Why do I have to do this?
Can't take it? You've only worked a few days.
Shut up! I was supposed to marry him and never work again. You ruined everything.
There it is, your true colors. You were just after his money.
I hate this. I can't stand being stuck at home doing manual labor.
What are you talking about? You need to work until you pay back the $50,000. Plus, there's the alimony.
Who knows when I can pay all that?
That's your problem. You blew through the dowry money so fast. Your parents didn't even know you got it.
I can spend the money however I want. Asking for it back is so cheap.
You promised to return it. Remember?
I only said that because I thought he might reconsider the marriage.
You're not sorry at all. A promise is a promise, so make sure to pay it back.
I'm still young. I don't want to waste my time on this.
Reminds me of raising him. But hey, you can still have fun in your 30s. Not that you'll be done paying by then. Hey, is it true that Camila took out a loan?
Yeah. She figured it was better to borrow a big sum and pay us off instead of working forever. Did she transfer the $50K?
Yep, she did. But that's not a great choice. Loan sharks can be ruthless.
Whatever, it's her decision. By the way, I'm really sorry for everything.
Stop apologizing.
It's my fault for acting in a way that made her misunderstand.
We both thought the other hated us. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna pay you back. Like big time, I promise.
Why so serious all of a sudden?
I've always wanted to repay you, but I thought you were avoiding me, so I kept putting it off.
You don't have to worry about that.
But I can't forgive myself.
Okay, then repay me. Let's see. I couldn't read my speech at the wedding, so get married again soon and let me give my speech then. Camila moved out and started living alone in a new city. But she borrowed from shady lenders and couldn't handle the pressure, so she ran away. Now she's living on the run, constantly trying to escape debt collectors. It must be a tough life. She's wasting her life because of her choices. It's sad. This whole ordeal helped my brother and me mend our relationship. We're close now. He's busy with work, and after everything, his next wedding might be a while. But as his sister and guardian, I just want him to be happy.
Danny, what time are you coming home today?
Same time as usual. Why ask? You never ask what time I'd come home. What happened?
To tell you the truth, I've been having fertility treatments at the clinic for some while.
Huh? Fertility treatments? Why didn't you tell me this before?
I'm sorry. Your mother said not to tell you.
My mom? Why?
Women are the cause of most infertility, so no need to tell your man about it. She's been having this mantra almost every day.
Oh, I see. She's right. All that's got nothing to do with men. There's nothing I can do about your treatments.
That's not all true. Anyways, the doctor told me that there's a good chance today.
Good chance of what?
You know, the timing of getting... You get it, right?
Right. Bit odd doing it because the doctor said to. I don't like it.
I understand that.
I kinda don't feel like coming home today.
What?
I'll go and have a couple of drinks with my friends, okay?
Wait, what? I need to get pregnant as soon as possible.
I get that you like kids, but they're gifts from God and such. I don't care if today's your big chance. I don't like being told when I should do it. Too businesslike.
I know, I understand, but...
What? Spit it out, will you?
Every day, these past few months, your mother keeps pestering me. I want to see my grandchild. If you don't have a child this year, I will have you divorced from my son. And such.
I see.
Danny, can you talk to your mom about this?
Huh? Come again?
Tell her what you told me. That children are gifts from God, so there's no rush stuff. Your mother might listen to you.
I doubt that.
Please. I've been in so much pain. I want kids, but your mother agonizing me over it stresses me out.
Wait, are you blaming my mom for your incapability of getting pregnant?
Not exactly, but she does stress me. Sorry, bad choice of words.
You're the one who's infertile, right? Why should I help you in any way?
Why do you assume I'm the one who's to blame? I've gone through the tests, and there was nothing wrong with me.
Then why can't you get pregnant?
Either the timing wasn't right, or it might be something wrong with your testicles, I think.
So now you're blaming me. My mother, bless her, birthed and raised all 4 of her children, right? Yours only had you, isn't that correct?
Yeah, but what's that got to do with infertility?
It means my parents had the ability to make 4 children, which makes me, their son, very much fertile, logically speaking.
Well, yeah, it might be genetic, but that's not 100% the reason. Eating habits and smoking are a part of it too. And also, my mom wasn't infertile. So that's got nothing to do with the situation.
Oh, stop rambling. If you want to shut my mom up, you do it yourself. Talk to you later.
No, wait a minute. Danny! Hey, Danny? I have a favor to ask.
What favor? I'm busy at work.
Sorry.
You have it so easy, staying home and doing nothing all day. Must be nice being a housewife.
It isn't at all what it seems, okay? Never mind. Can you come with me just this once to the clinic?
Huh? Why should I go with you?
We still can't find anything wrong with me, and the doctor asked for the husband to come in.
He's a quack for sure. What does he know? There's nothing wrong with me.
We don't know for sure until we run some tests. Your mother wants this too.
Oh, shut up. Nothing you say will make me go. I, for one, don't want kids.
Wait, really? Then tell your mother that.
Why me? You and she want them, right? You're all grown-ups. Work it out with each other.
I've tried talking to her, but she won't listen. All she does is blame me. I can't really say strongly to her. She might listen to her own son. Me telling her, she thinks I'm rebelling against her wishes.
The hell? I don't get involved in complicated situations. Oh, and I'm staying out late again today, just so you know.
Wait, again? You're always out till these days. Danny? Danny, come on. Danny, I can't stand your mother anymore.
What are you talking about?
How long is she going to stay? Too long, isn't it? She should be getting back soon, right?
I guess not.
Why?
She sold her house.
She did what? You're lying.
You keep on BSing her, but it's for our own good she's staying with us. Are you trying to kick her out?
No, but...
If you did your wifely duties, we wouldn't have her helping us out now, would we?
My duties? Your mother's the one watching TV all day on a couch like a sack of potatoes, ordering me to do housework. I can't work in my room because of her.
That's because I asked her to.
What?
I discussed with Mom on how you never did the house chores. She said that she'll discipline you.
What?
She's been a housewife for a long time. You can learn a lot from her.
I do the housework. Why won't you believe me?
Of course I would believe my mother over you. You're a stranger after all.
Rude.
How so? I'm just stating facts.
Fine, then I'll have a say in this. I'm thinking of getting a divorce with you.
What, from me?
Every day with both of you agonizing me. I can't live like this anymore. I currently can't get work done during the day, so I have to do it late at night.
That's not enough of a reason. You're overreacting.
No, I am not. Look back at what you both said to me over the past and think about it. Danny, where are you? And your mother? The house seems absent. Are you two together?
Right now? We were hungry, so we went to grab a bite at a nearby cafe, thinking about hitting the mall after this.
Oh, so you left me behind. Again.
Can't be helped. Mom says she's tired of putting up with strangers. She needs a break.
She said that? How unbelievable.
Are you making fun of my mother?
Yup. She's the one who's been annoying me every single day. And with you, she's acting like a good mother. I'm done. We're getting a divorce.
What?
Don't act so surprised. We talked about this.
Sure we did, but I thought you were joking.
I've been nothing but serious. And all this time you thought I was joking? Wow.
I mean, I thought it was just a little threat.
I guess it was a little nuanced. But seriously, I can't live like this. So I told both of you about getting a divorce and wanted to see how you both reacted.
Okay.
These few weeks, nothing changed with the both of you, behavior-wise, if not worse than before. So that's that. We are getting divorced.
Kate, I'm sorry, really. I thought you were joking, really.
I wouldn't say I want to get divorced as a joke. I get that you couldn't read my emotions over text, but come on.
Sorry. You always discuss these things via text, so I don't know. I thought you were pouting like usual. You've been acting normally to Mom, too.
So, all this time, you thought I was pouting?
No.
I wanted to talk in person, but your mother was always following you around like a puppy. I couldn't exactly express my thought verbally with her presence.
Yeah, I guess. I've been busy with work and going to bed early, too. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you.
I never thought the day would come where you apologized to me. You were kind of a mama's boy since she moved in with us.
Who, me? No way!
Oh, but you were though. Mom this, mom that, always.
My bad then. So, about the divorce. Can you give me another chance?
What?
Yeah, now that I finally know how you feel, I'll talk to my mom really good. So you won't have to go through anything bad anymore.
You swear?
Duh. Trust me on this.
You're always all mouth.
What can I do to prove myself?
Sign the divorce papers.
What? Sign it? I thought you were giving me another chance.
I am. I'll keep the papers close by just in case. If something happens like this again, I'm turning the papers in. Until then, I'll put the divorce on hold.
Fine. I'll sign when we get back.
Fine. Danny, I just got back to the house. Where are you?
Just got back? Were you out somewhere?
Yeah? I told you before that I'm going out with a friend, so I wouldn't be back till late today.
Oh, right. I don't remember the friend part. But yeah, you said something about being out late, so we decided to move out today.
Move out?
Yeah, to our new house. We got a pretty good deal on the new condos built in town. With my girlfriend pregnant, the timing seemed right.
Girlfriend? Pregnant? What are you talking about?
You're useless now, because you couldn't get pregnant. I was right all along. You were the incapable one. My girlfriend got pregnant instantly.
Wait. Were you having an affair?
Not an affair. I was looking out for a girl who would have my child.
Oh, God. You can't be serious. How long have you been seeing her?
Since you brought up the divorce nonsense, so a few weeks.
2 weeks ago, to be exact. When did you find out she was pregnant?
The day before yesterday. Her period was late a week. We did a test and voila.
Ah, is that so? And then you moved in with her in your new condo.
Yep. Also, my mom's staying with us. We're in the middle of a housewarming party.
Okay then, I'll get my lawyer to contact you. Just as soon as we get the legal stuff straightened out.
Lawyer? You already got the divorce papers with you. What more do you need?
Oh, well, a girl needs her stuff. You wouldn't know because you're thick as a brick.
The hell?
No, don't get so pissed. You'll scare your girlfriend and her baby away.
Right.
I'll get back to you soon. Have a nice life with your girlfriend. Danny, your mother came by today to my parents' place with her hands and knees to the ground. What happened? I never thought she was capable of apologizing. Will hell freeze over?
Oh my god, Kate. I finally got through to you. Why were you ignoring my texts?
Were you texting me? I turned the notifications off because it was getting annoying.
Oh, okay. This week was hectic as hell.
Seems like it. Your mom was going on about an affair and money and such.
Yeah, dude. My girlfriend's lover turned up at her house.
Her fiancé, you mean?
What?
The day after you guys moved out, her fiancé came looking for her.
Huh?
He had PI following her around for some time because he was suspicious and contacted me, her lover's wife.
You're not serious.
He didn't mind her seeing someone as long as she returned home to him eventually, or so he thought. She called the engagement off unexpectedly, so I helped him find her whereabouts.
You told him where we live?
I didn't know the details, but there's only one new condo complex in town.
You did, didn't you?
I just told him it might be where they live. He agreed to help me, so I couldn't turn him away. Even if I didn't tell him, his PI would have anyway. That's probably how he found out which door to knock.
Oh, man.
And don't tell me that your chaotic week story's over.
Oh, hell no. The baby's father? It was neither mine nor the fiancé's.
Wait, seriously? When I heard about her pregnancy from you, I was positive it wasn't yours, but didn't think there was another guy involved.
You knew it wasn't mine?
Hell yeah.
Damn. I thought she was the only one for me.
Why did she choose you? Her fiancé seems a better option.
It's because I'm the richest, or that's what she says.
You? Rich? When you only make 1,000 a month, so that's why the money was gone from our joint account. It was to spend it on her, and she mistook you for being rich.
So it seems.
I feel sorry for her. That was my money to begin with. The money from the real estate property leasing that I worked my ass for to buy it before meeting you.
She wasn't the only one that misunderstood. My mom also thought I earned more.
I mean, duh. You had the nerve of calling me a leech in front of her.
That was,
Anyone would think I was the money grab if they heard that.
I had to keep appearances. It doesn't sound right to think about it now. I was jealous of you.
The hell you were! I'm guessing your mother spent your earnings all away after you moved out, huh? She has a rather extravagant taste.
You knew this would happen?
Of course I knew. Your mother would always boss me around to buy this and that. I wondered where she acquired such expensive taste. As if she thought money fell out from the sky.
I always paid from the joint account when we ate out, so she must have assumed.
Instead, I put in more because I have extra cash than you.
So, where are you living now? Mom said you weren't home at the old place.
Oh, so that's why she came to my parents.
Yeah, my girlfriend's fiancé is demanding me compensation, and my mom's using up my credit card so I have no money left. Can you help me out?
No freaking way. I have nothing to do with you lot.
Are you abandoning us? We were family!
Are you insane? You and your mother were a family. I was all alone the whole time we lived together. Do you still not understand why we got divorced?
Oh man.
We are legally strangers from a week ago. Strangers, not husband and wife. Get it? Should I even consider helping strangers, let alone the ones who were giving me such a hard time? Hell no!
But...
By the way, I'm also charging you both for alimony. You'll hear from my lawyer.
Wait, what? Kate! Kate!
I demanded compensation from Danny and his ex-girlfriend with the proof of his affairs for the total of $27,000. They came to my parents' house every day for a while, trying to get me to help them. They stopped at once when they had heard the police called upon them for trespassing. I don't know what those idiots are doing right now, but the money gets transferred to me constantly every month, so they're alive at least. As for me, I moved out and sold my old house the minute when the divorce went through, and live happily at my new place.